So, Webgun, should anything happen, should the apocalypse come, send me a message so I can prepare. Yeah.
By the way, start of a session. Welcome to a fresh session of the Boarside Bunch. It's been a little while. The usual clamored community mongers for one-shots, weird bits, and also bits and pieces from old Dungeon magazine. In this case, we have one by J. Bradley Shell from Dragon Magazine number 40. Song of the Fens. So, Boarside Bunch. You have once again been randomly sorted by the mayor of Boarside. You have been given a simple task. You are to ride out far onto the eastern edge, the borders of Raxus itself, near the Briz Forest, the greater Briz Forest. You've been given a simple thing. There is a tavern on the way, the Sura Inn. The owner there apparently has something very important to discuss that he requires armed adventurers for. You have some passing knowledge of going through a place before. The barman himself, Galton, gruff, doesn't take any personal questions, any proddings that way, but, you know, he's a friendly enough guy when you're just spending money as establishment. He's not someone who would send you on a wild goose chase kind of thing. You also know that his area is right by a miserable fucking swamp. Luckily, he's on a nice road part before it. But the Fens have been known as a horrible place. There's always someone getting lost along the way. There's always some fool who doesn't go in a group and they just do not show up at their next destination. You've been riding out for a couple of days now. Your main choice of steed for your carriage is horse adjacent. It would be charitable to say it is an equine. Maybe too charitable, but it's pulling.
Does it breathe?
You're not sure. It definitely doesn't blink. You've had to drop a bucket on its head now and again just to hopefully moisturize its eyes a tad. This is not the prime stable stock. Boarside is not going to give you that. But you do see Vasura Inn in the distance. Looks like it's got some business going. There's a few people just lounging around, smoking pipes. It's a decent-sized establishment. Like, this is somewhere where you would just be staying in for the night and then head off on your big journey. There's also a few scattered farms more to the south. And then you can glimpse to the north, even though you're on a hill at the moment. You do get that view of just moss-covered, ropey, stringy, and covered tree lines. So, there you are.
There we are.
Yeah. Do something. Do it. Come on. Fucking dare you. Do it.
Come on.
Speak to someone.
Role playing.
Say hello.
I killed the nearest person.
You don't have any kobold now.
Yet? They're judgmentally.
Hold on,
I drove darkness on us.
Let me actually look at the list here for a second. I don't recognize some of these tokens. Let me just...
Yeah, hang on. Let me trigger PO's PTSD. How about you guys introduce yourselves with descriptions?
Okay.
Well, we know some of you. Yeah. Some really want to show themselves off.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, presumably we do kind of know each other, or at least know of each other.
You do, but some have not been seen outside of Boarside recently.
I'm sure I have a great reputation with all of these people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know Garen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Garen
let's
is
go.
the only one from the previous party, and you don't know for sure if everyone kept their mouths shut about what they saw you do.
Nothing happened.
Garen is a very noble sort. He might not have wanted to sully your reputation.
Yeah, he is an oath of heroism.
Zarina, on the other hand.
Something happened? Somebody fill me in. I'm excited.
Nope.
It was nothing. It was just a routine case.
Garen is a good guy who only helps support his buddies. So he only builds them up. He doesn't make it the weird part. Remember, we're part of the police squad here.
Now you might know there's a weird part, but you can't know what it is.
I mean, it's...
Unfortunately, the body cams didn't show what that odd was.
I mean, equating Claude to the police force, yes, that rings true. That scans.
Yeah.
There is a dwarven wanderer and a pack-strewn peddler just waving to you as you approach.
Ooh, I have money.
Oh, ahoy!
Hello.
Oh,
Good day, good folk.
You on passing?
Uh, have you arrived at the inn yet, or?
Yeah, you're
What's-
on the screen.
what?
You're right
Okay,
there.
so-
What's the guy's name again? What's the innkeeper's name again?
Goltan, but you know he's not a dwarf.
Golden.
Okay.
Okay.
There's not
Just,
much
it was
point.
as you said on the road. So I wasn't sure if you meant on the way there or we had arrived.
Yeah,
So
fucking,
that's
I'll
just
reveal
what I
the
wanted.
interior as well. Doesn't matter much.
Hail, clansman. I'll be the road.
Your one, not entirely sure. Ours was all right. Not a whole lot going on. Hot though. Big desert wind going. So bags, hoods. Keep everything sealed. You know.
Good to know, good to know. Sounds like it's a good time to get a drink.
Oh, aye, still well stocked there. Can I do yous all for a little bit of bargaining?
Hey, what you got?
I have on me a few items that must go today.
Ooh.
Because I want money instead. That's the main reason. I've
Mr.
got here 2 little true blue potions. As you can see, they're quite fetching. They'll do for a dangling necklace.
What else?
Well, I've got the red stuff. Stuff that patches up your wounds, makes you feel fine. I've got 3 of those.
How much you want?
Well, they do clink a bit annoyingly, so I'm willing to have them go for only 45.
Did I get paid for the last job?
Yeah. You all have at least 70 gold on you.
Okay, good.
As a group.
Oh.
Now, we'll say you have
Still have 20.
we'll say you have a communal advance of 150. But that is as a group.
As a group.
I still have my own 25.
Yeah.
I only have 10.
I also have 10.
To be fair,
I
you're
invested
walking around in
poorly.
metal armor.
True.
She's walking around in way too many frills and lace.
Yes. I am a lady of quality.
Or at least one who
Should've
went
added
past Hot...
clothes to my list.
Or at least one who found Hot Topic. So, for the 2 true blue, I'll give you a, 30 gold piece.
So if my math is correct, that's 25 gold for everything.
No. Are you new to the
Dudam is
concept of
looking at
haggling?
this strange fellow's maths incredulously. He is not bright, but he knows that is wrong.
Well, I
Like,
didn't want to
over
say
here
nothing.
counting
It would be a
down.
little bit judgmental to think that the half-orc couldn't count. But this one can't.
And yeah.
He's a little daft. Don't mind him.
These people
Would you
have
like
not
me to
met
count it
Claude
up
at all.
for
They've
you?
no idea what he's done. They've amazingly made their judgments. Your characters just have that aura, Pan. They really do.
Pan, what's your character's name? Claude.
Clued.
Code.
It's like it's got
she
2
very
U's in
calmly
it.
reaches over, pats his shoulder, and just says, "Would you like me to count it up for you?"
Wait.
Not if it's higher than 25.
Wait, Claude is the half orc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there. Your half-orc healer.
I have lots of spells.
I'm sure they're quite impressive.
Let's get the other 2 over here. I note he has not told you what any of these potions are.
He suggested the red ones were healing, I think you said.
Yeah, that's as close as he's gotten now.
The blue ones are just pretty.
They are very attractive,
What?
actually.
What do the blue potions do?
You've caught me out there. Now, I'll admit, I am not entirely sure. I have my own guesstimations. That's why I'm offering them at a discount price. But if you look at them, they're very soothing, nice-looking little pieces. You know, they don't have the nefarious air of malevolence you'd expect. And I did get them from a trusted caster. I had a knowledge of a wizard. I can't truly say he's trusted, but he's a nice man most of the time. So, 20 gold each.
Man, I thought I did some sketchy shit. Listen to this guy.
If we don't know what they do, why would we pay 20 gold for them?
Well, they'll look nice. It's a lovely bottle. You could always chuck whatever's inside and refill it with something nicer. But there is a magical component to them. I have done a little bit of detection and all. They are magical potions. So there. And he is like holding them up with one arm, and the other hand is gesticulating vaguely, but affirmedly in their direction. Like, yes, these potions. These two I'm dangling here. His peddler friend is looking the other way, puffing on his pipe, really inspecting that bush beside him.
I mean,
The less
Big Whoop,
he
we're not-
is involved in this, the better.
Can I roll an insight to see what if he's being like legit on this or if he's trying to completely take us for a ride?
Yes, you can. You can scrutinize. Yeah, even with that, you can tell that he's not giving you the hard sell or anything. That's why he's even cutting the price. Like, he seems to believe they're magical. From what you're getting from his body language, like, he's convinced they are a magical potion, but he also does not have an idea of what they do.
I'm gonna rustle through my
And-
pack and see if I can get my an empty drink bottle or something. Like,
What?
you know, fine. You're trying to pitch us the bottle along with the liquid that you don't know what it does. Would you expect? Would you knock the price down for a trade? And I start pulling out my empty drink bottles. You know,
And now you get to see that
it's
the cat
also
has
a nice
habit.
bottle.
Yeah, this is the cat in the habit.
Can I take a look at the other guy who absolutely is not involved in the trade?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you say anything to him or just have a look? From his...
I've just have a look.
Yeah.
Scrutinize.
What you're sort of getting is this might not be the first time he's made this pitch. And a merchant trying to sell things he doesn't understand is a little bit embarrassing.
I
Doing-
have an offer.
I'm
Wh-
trying
what
to
if-
knock the price down by offering a bottle in replacement.
What if he pays us, and then I'll drink the potion, and then he can sell the other one at full price because he'll know what it does. So we walk away with money and a free potion.
That would provide me with entertainment. I'm for that.
I'm not
That's-
rightly sure I
that's
want to
good.
take that offer. Like, no
What if it's
offense,
a really
only a
cool
few
potion?
of you look like you have the affluency for a properly identified potion. Ladies.
I mean, yeah, that's why we're going to use him.
Yeah, see what happens, and then you'll know if it's really good. You can sell for perhaps 100 gold, or I'll die.
Gonna check the door for a
or
sign.
die.
Oh, the door's open. You could, well, you know what I mean. It's not locked.
Is there a sign saying no shirt, no service?
No, it does not.
No.
It does. It does
Excellent.
just say "Don't tread in muck."
Oh, good
Okay.
thing Blank is wearing a shirt.
It's all right. There's some scouring stones by the side for you to clean your feet and boots,
He went the Donald Duck route.
as opposed to
just
Rainey, who
move
refused to
over.
say, who refused saying, "I'm not a Disney character."
Yeah.
I move over and ask for sorry. Didn't your one friend end up drinking the potion that he didn't know what it did and it caused unfortunate side effects?
Oh yeah. As I overhear that. Yeah.
Blank was there. Although how
Yeah.
much attention he paid is a question.
Yeah. I think he just went to sleep. It didn't seem too bad.
No, the problem is he won't go to sleep, remember?
Oh wait. Oh, I'm remembering this wrong then.
I remember that because he's the one that can't sleep now.
I mean, I remember she was very angry and she had a knife.
You know, I'm
Upon
confused.
hearing that, she just steps over.
It makes you wonder why the two main casters haven't thought, I'll do an Arcana or something to peer and see if I recognize this from my studies, maybe.
I was waiting
Well,
for the
I'm also a
opportunity.
sorcerer.
Look,
You-
I tried to trade in bottles. I'm all out of ideas.
You gotta make the opportunity. Because right
Very
now,
well,
it's...
Very well, I will eye the potion.
Give me an Arcana roll. Do you say anything to get a better look at it? You know?
Because I roll shit. It seems Bertram and the dwarf are taking a stroll to the bar to
Mhm.
drink.
The two of you march in, and the heat hits you beautifully. There's a big roaring fire set up. There is beer being passed around. You have to, weave your way through the crowd a little bit. Most people are sitting and just chatting normally. There's a few games of cards going, some dice. And then
How about
there's...
the two twins?
Hmm?
The two identical-looking people. Well,
We
how
also
worrying
have
are
That is just because I don't want to upload 50 different civilian tokens.
okay, that's acceptable.
Yeah. That's why the dwarf behind the bar also looks suspiciously like the dwarf outside of the bar.
which isn't a dwarf.
Indeed. It's just because it's kind of the only burly bloke I've got here. The standing at the bar there is Goltar. He does look a bit like that, but also past 6 foot in height. He's one of those who have done the thing of, I was an adventurer for a short while, then I realized I spent a lot of my time in the bar, so now I run one.
For much more profitable.
Sort of. So yeah, Krasari, with that, you're not sure. You believe it's a magical potion. It's got the fanciness to it. It's just... You could always... we could always say if Tina might help you. Do you want to roll again? Would you
Sure.
two confer?
Yes, I would
Yeah.
be willing to assist if I saw what she was doing, yes.
Give me one more roll. With a 10, you're definitely sure it is a magical potion, and it being blue means it's not one of healing. It might be heroism. Might be something to help with fortitude, or maybe a bit of a blessing.
Well, it's doesn't heal. Seems more of something a cleric would likely make.
Clued.
I am a.
Well, it is magical, so
Don't ask him what it is.
excuse me. No, that was completely out of character. But nobody asks Claude what it could be. The cleric made it.
I mean, if you take one look at Clued, you don't see a potion maker.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
that was the question. That was a statement.
Alright, tell you what. I will let you drink this one, but I want 100 coins for the second. And I want that in advance.
What?
Well, I don't want you drinking my potion, seeing it's fun, and then walking off. You want to
That's not
try
what-
it? You want to try it? No free samples. You're eating one of my products here. I want assurance that the other product will be sold.
Well, that's on your abilities as a shopkeeper. I mean, that's kind of up to you.
He's an asshole in every character. Anyway, in the bar, Goltar gives the two burly types a nod. Traveling through, you need a room.
We're here to see you, actually.
You're the pig boys, huh?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay then. It's just the two of you then. I was
No,
hoping
the
for
rest
more.
outside talking to that dwarf.
Oh, is he still
about
fucking hawking
potions.
those? You can see him like
He's
trying to look
trying.
past you to the door.
Yeah, you know the guy?
Well, he's been trying to push... It's the blue ones, isn't he? He's been trying to push those to everyone here.
Yeah. Got any idea what they do?
Not really, to be honest.
Let's say, how honest is the guy?
Oh yeah, good trader and all, but I mean, you're buying, product unseen.
Yeah.
Might just give
Surprise
you a minty
purchase.
taste in your mouth.
Mm.
Speaking about tastes in the mouth, how about an ale?
Aye, we'll do that after you've got the job and all.
Yeah.
So, bring the rest of your lot in, aye. Go on.
Yes.
Well,
Oh.
you lot,
I guess.
we're wanted in the bar.
Ah,
Yeah.
Finally.
sounds
They
like
They won't
That
serve
sounds
us
like-
until you're in here.
so, my good men. It seems that we have important business to attend to ourselves. But good luck on the road, and may you travel safely.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Shit. 80 gold.
And go. I got 10. I got 10. Just give me one for 10, and I'll tell you what happens.
Just a sip.
Just a taste, my lord.
Do you want to piss on my shoes as well with that offer?
I only have 10 gold and fucking poor.
Well, I mean, that armor's looking quite shiny.
I would die without this.
You might die without this. You never
All
know.
right.
I cannot see the loss.
Come on, Claude. We have greater things to attend to. Okay, come on.
Fine.
As I slap Claude on the back. Got some inside.
Maybe I'll make some real money this time.
Yes.
Right, good. There's a lot of you. Anyway, follow me into the back. You see him give a few words to the burly type beside him. To let you all through.
Stand next to the path. Goodbye as he is. Let everyone else come through first.
Yep. Now, who's got a decent passive perception? I'm looking for 14 or higher.
Yes.
No.
I think I might got that.
I got a 13.
Yes.
The cat has that.
10.
As well.
Yes, I got a 14.
Those
Passive.
with 13 or higher can hear quietly from behind a door, not immediately beside you, some light weeping. Sounds familiar, but unfamiliar. Right, so, anyways, always trouble on the road, always trouble for anyone who wants to skate past the into the fens and all that there. Do you know of a story and all that there? Like, used to be a playground for a necromancer, but he's dead. Some of the stuff isn't, I don't think, because the bog keeps everything preserved. But that's unrelated, I hope, because we found this. As he rummages around inside one of the crates, he hauls out a slight bit and piece of skeleton and its few ragged bits of flesh. Very small, but not childlike. If you're looking non-plus-null, it's goblin. But there's a few other bits and pieces that are a bit iffy with me. The main thing is, there's bite marks on all of these bits and pieces. Necromancer would always have ghouls, but these teeth look a bit more sharp, and then there's these. We find them rattling inside a little bit piece. We've took the shafts and all off, because don't need that there. But these arrowheads. Now, ghouls don't make arrows, and these look a wee bit ferocious.
Can I have a inspect them and see if I can tell which race would likely make these?
Yeah, give me a
Do we
survival roll.
do we know? Do we know if goblins eat other goblins? If they have a tendency for cannibalism?
I mean, probably, if they were ever slightly pushed back against the wall and missed one lunchtime.
Right.
You're not sure. They're not. I mean,
Well-
orcs usually bog with javelins and such, so it's not one of theirs. Doesn't look like goblin either, because it's kind of too well made while being more primitive in what they do. Like, usually they just steal and then sharpen. These look like they were made, but also are crude, but effective.
Well, if they eat goblins, they cannot be all that bad. So,
Well, I don't fancy someone with a hunger like that.
Which direction did you find these things in?
In the swamp, of course, so sort of due north and a bit to the left and all that there. I was a wee errant knight, squire. I found this, I couldn't find any tracks though, because, fucking wet out
Swamp.
there. All gets mired up.
Anything else been happening in the area?
Nothing important, not nothing all that big. Probably not related to this anyway.
What about anything that's unimportant?
Well, like I said, there's a necromancer place as we cottage and all. Well, I mean, you don't even need an insight. You can see him bristling a little bit.
So something else is going on, but he doesn't think it's related.
Is there anything else at all?
Well, there probably is. I mean, what reasonable person would go around the fence? You're doing this for a bit of cash to keep things safe. Like, I think there's something very nasty out there if it's new. And I want it to get dealt with. I don't want it coming near my place.
Understandable.
We're very happy to help with that, but just saying, it does help if we have any possibly related information.
Well, you could always just talk around the bar or whatever. Hey, you've got enough. Go on, get out. Out of the hallway, you can go back in the bar.
Nobody's going to ask about the crying?
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, only a
I
couple
didn't
people
hear it
heard
either.
Yeah. What kind of crying does it sound like? From
It sounds
male,
human.
female, young, old?
Yeah, well, it's hard to tell age, but yeah, it sounds like a woman.
Right.
I'm just coming
roll
down
me-
over here.
Roll me a history.
Who?
Whoever hears the crying.
I know about history.
Wow.
What
I'm
the
not
fuck
gonna
is
roll over
with you
10.
guys?
Hold on. I'll save us with my 0.
You do, actually.
Wow.
Well, to be fair, this is Blankboard's territory, a bar.
Favorite terrain.
Yeah.
Outlaw.
I mean, you didn't come here under the name Blankboard, and you mainly kept your hood up and tried not to be identified in case of a bar tab coming up. You do
Yeah.
remember that Goltar had a hell of a pretty daughter. Like, an absolute stunner of a woman. No sign of her. Normally she's out front, keeping everyone charmed.
So I'm gonna ask him. So as I was walking in here, I haven't seen your daughter. I was expecting to see her around here.
She did go out in the fens a wee bit, and she's got a horrible, terrible looking disease, out there. So she's just staying in there for a bit. It's awful, all scabs and all.
She turns right back around and walks up.
Yeah.
Do you want our cleric to take a look?
I
No.
hate to say it, but I could help.
The fucking catchphrase for every character you've made. I hate to say it, but I can help.
I hate to say it, but I can help.
Oh, that's
I hate to say it, but I am the one who will help you.
It's not your lucky day.
No, we've gotten a few provisions and all. I bought 2 of those healing potions. Everything's sorted out there. It's just, it's got to take time, Have a few days of rest.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going great. Crying and all.
Alright, well, it's my business anyway, not yours. Out you go.
I'm a professional.
I can
Oh,
Shit,
let's go, guys. He doesn't want our help.
That sickness new or something?
What'd you say there, BB?
Blank.
Is that sickness, poison, whatever he got? Is that new?
It's
I
people have
have
had
been
it.
around.
People have had it before from the fence. That's why you don't go through it. It's mainly if you fall into a sinkhole or whatever. You come out, you've swallowed a bit too much swamp water. Anyway, like I said, it's treated. It'll be fine. It just needs a few days of rest.
Can I insight him to see if he's being honest about it not being a case?
Go ahead. He's very aggressive, very guarded. Does not enjoy having any question of his daughter brought up currently.
That's why Blank just walked away. I'm gonna
Deception. He's deceptive, maybe, but definitely defensive.
Yeah, it's probably more that he's more maybe delusional to himself than just doesn't want anyone else dealing with it.
Well, it's a case of he's getting too angry and aggressive for you to really tell, like, it's a liar. Not all I'm really getting is, I should fuck off.
Blank, do you want to sneak around the back and have a look in this? If there's a window, you can look in and see what's going on.
I mean, he didn't
All
say
right.
we couldn't look. Yeah.
Well, do let us know if change your mind. I can assure you,
All right.
despite my
All right,
Despite,
change of
holding
topic.
back.
Dalton. How about the ale now?
What'd you say?
How about the ale now?
Yeah, that's
Great.
a better use. I'll take your coin and give you some as well when the job's done.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe a
give you a
little
room as well.
for on the way.
Aye. Well, I'm not giving you any credit. I want to see coins first.
Yeah, sure. I'll hand him some coins.
Sneaky cat trying to loop around the back, I see.
Yeah. He said maybe there's a window I can look in, so I'm gonna.
He sends you off alone.
Oh, hey, well, not alone, I can help.
No, not alone, but I'm faster than everyone else, so fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm a cat.
I'll give you a pat on the back too. Give you some guidance.
This is about where I heard the crying. That looks like
No,
a
you
window.
did. Like I said, the
is
cry
that the
wasn't near you.
famous bad touch?
no.
You have a glance inside, though. It's
Yeah,
a
okay.
washroom. Luckily, no one is in there who would probably scream at seeing a cat.
Come on, I'm being stealthy.
There's shutters on this one.
Maybe later.
How much is the ale?
Well, I'll fool around with you. I'll take a gold.
Okay, I hand over a gold.
Inside, you see one of the rooms. Nice desk. Nice bed. No one in there.
Alright.
What else as he's running around? Is anyone doing anything in the bar?
Drinking.
Well,
Drinking.
judging the drink. Is it any good?
She'd be trying to find the most refined drink she can get her hands on in this establishment.
We have red or white.
Or you can
Brown?
get blue from the guy out front.
Beer.
Is this ale any good?
For you? Yeah, it's alcohol.
Acceptable.
It's what you need.
I'll go with the red.
I think I'll take white. I'm classy.
Press
No,
X
look.
to get out.
At least someone thinks so.
And it has an umbrella in it, right?
Cute little pink one.
This Tina gives you a look.
I
Which
put
is
up one of my
very bad
pinkies
because
as I
you're
sip
right
the
next
glass.
to her.
Blank,
You're sitting right next to her.
I really hope the barkeep puts a cherry into the wax as well.
It
Blank,
was
you're,
whipped cream on top.
Blank, you're hoping
Yeah.
that's not his daughter underneath the devil man.
Hmm,
That's what you get
Yeah.
for snooping.
On the bright side, though, it looks like there's something in her mouth to stop the cries getting through the room. So maybe not that chamber.
Okay,
I could break the window if you want.
Like I'm
oh,
saying,
it's got shuttered. Yeah, I could just try to.
I mean,
open
you
the
could always do a
shutters.
perception check to see if you can hear the crying from there.
Yeah, that's probably a good place to start.
You do not hear anything from that room.
Huh. Do I know if this place has a basement? Because
It probably does, just for a storeroom.
Okay, so the crying probably wasn't coming from below me.
This is feeling a bit like Fresh. There is another room over here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, I
Okay.
hope actually making that sound just running past the windows. Just very. Meow.
Nyong.
You
Is that a
underestimate
bee?
blank.
No, I do the chirping as
Oh
I
yeah.
run fast. Yeah, that would be the cat chirping as I run fast.
Yeah. As you run past
At least
as you run past the couple's window, you do hear, "Oh yeah, baby, this is the real deal."
It's like arcade. Oh man, it's just like a tuba.
How about the sign on your bottom line?
And then oh,
you can keep
then a fucking
going.
Gimp Yordle walks down the hallway because reasons.
Why don't you walk over to the window, Braider?
I'm sorry, I was distracted. Yeah, windows here.
You look inside and you see, sneakily, like a creeper, as you peer through a window, you do see what you assume after a few years to be his daughter. Changed a little bit. She is sitting there, face down in her arms, sobbing at her desk.
Okay, I'm gonna flip my hood down so she can clearly see it's me, and then I'm gonna tap on the glass.
She starts, sits up, brings up a hand to wave very slightly.
Okay, the hand look normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
she looks fine.
Ah.
Like an 8 out of 10.
Close enough.
Better than Boards had.
I mean, I'm a cat. I can probably squeeze through the window.
Well, I mean, most of the women he's been didn't have a body hair issue. It's from head to toe.
Try to squeeze through the window.
The window's shut.
Yeah, when you try to force your way,
Oh.
she's sort of hands up as in stops to stop, quickly checks behind her to the door,
Okay, yeah.
and then she unlatches the window.
I'm not just okay.
Hello?
I heard the crying.
Oh, sorry. Shouldn't do it so loud, man.
No, don't be sorry. What? Was more asking why.
That's you haven't I'm Martinique.
Yes, blank. We've met before. Might have been a while.
Okay. So many go through. No, it's oh, where do I begin? My father is a lovely man, but he's just decided that I'm to be wed to some jousting fool. But I know I don't love him.
Uh-uh.
I mean, he's a lovely man, but he's just all about his competitions, and he's doesn't have anything in his heart, But there is here in the swamp.
Oh no.
The swamp?
You haven't been here you haven't spent any nights here, no?
No.
Your
Your father mentioned a sickness. I don't know why you would want to go to the swamp.
Well, I'm smart enough not to fall in. You cough it up immediately. It's not that. It's no, it's whenever if you're staying here tonight, which you guys probably will be, considering how late it is, you don't want to go out into the swamps immediately.
Or do we? Bum, bum, bum.
Either leave your windows open or stay outside for a little bit. It's not always, but you'll hear just the most beautiful song.
Oh God, it's the Elf Song Tavern.
It's just this wonderful voice. He's somewhere out there. I mean, I don't understand it, but what he sings is just beautiful. It can only be like maybe some wood elf out there. But you have to understand, like you'll know as she reaches out and just gives your ears a slight pet. You'll hear so much. It's just an artist's soul crying out. It is just beautiful. I know that's the man that's for me.
I'll keep an ear out. And maybe I can help you with this jouster situation.
Oh, well, I don't. I was thinking maybe Oh, no, you're from the Boar Village.
Yeah, Boarside. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Daddy said you were. Yes, you're going out to the swamp.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Then, yes. I was. I have to rewrite this. If you in the morning when you're heading out, if you come to my window again, I can give you a letter to give to him. To the singer.
I can do that.
I can't promise anything though.
I can't promise anything either.
Well, I mean reward's sake. That's what.
It's fine.
You promise you try.
I'll promise. I promise. And he kind
I'm
of.
just imagining a cat who has been served dry food after a week of wet food.
I've seen that look.
Like it's
I mean,
it's a
look-
moment of I'm doing a good thing and then I'm not getting anything for this.
I mean, look at my token. It says all it needs to say.
You better go. You better go. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I-
Thank you.
Let
Please,
me just.
If you listen, you'll just understand fully. It can only be like beautiful soul.
Yeah, I'll keep an ear out for you, and I'll deliver this letter, and I tuck it into one of my
But
pouches.
you don't have it yet.
Oh,
That'll be in the morning. It's fine.
in the morning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I get the fuck out of here, and I come around and
Take a few steps very casually to get into the normal proper gait. You know. God, we get it. You're nonchalant. Stop rubbing it on our faces.
and then I push someone aside. Yeah, can I get one drink, please?
I hand him his drink.
Thank you. Yeah, that would. Give me a second. And as he's like chugging his drink.
So,
I found the crying girl.
You don't want to say that at the bar.
You monster.
Favre is right there.
Yeah.
I assume you're not that dumb.
He is a cat.
Hold on.
But he isn't our half-orc cleric.
You don't
Luckily,
know.
I can't
Clued can be quite intelligent. I assume.
Who do I like the most out of this party?
There you go.
Yes.
I linked it in tabletop.
Father is right there, so
Yeah.
I do need to pull it. Yeah.
A little bit of that.
Yeah. Getting lag spikes. Okay. Scotch is gonna restart.
Yep.
So
here's the thing. Before you start on that, let's get to what the rest of the party were doing while they were in the bar. So I assume you're doing more than just a drink.
2, perhaps 3.
Anything else?
Trying to pitch my $2.
Uh,
Try to get your what?
Pitch my $2.
Go on then.
What,
Give us
two?
a sales pitch.
Yes, I'm an accomplished author.
all right. Is there anyone in this bar room who looks like they're traveling or kind of know the area?
There's no one who looks quite as rough as you do and rugged. But there is a tiefling in the corner. He looks like a traveled sort. You know, he's not as opulent, he's not wearing as heavy as armor.
All right. Give me a sec. All right.
What are you attempting to do?
Yeah, basically go over there,
Yeah.
sit down with my mug of ale.
Hello?
There's, yeah. There I have it.
Yep.
Sitting down opposite to him. So, hey, you from around here?
You give me a name first.
Yeah.
But
Bertram.
yeah, basically.
You know the area?
Bits and pieces, important bits, yeah.
Yeah. Well, something's going around, chewing up people.
Ah, probably
Got
just
any
use...
clue what it might be?
Oh yeah, Beaver Ghouls.
Yeah.
You know about the Necromancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the ghouls, though.
Well, I mean, they usually have them as little minions and bits and pieces. It helps dig out the corpses, but those things just fucking linger. Breed and all. There's probably about 80 of them running about out there.
Nothing else strange about? Just the ghouls?
Well, roll me a d8.
Does
This includes
didn't actually...
this includes a rumor table, so we're going to make use of it.
All right.
I will have to rejig and reinterpret some of them.
This one.
7.
It's a 7.
Alright, well, as a little glance over at the bar and all. Well, you ever been to the Elfsong Tavern out by Baldur's Gate?
Nope.
Do it. Fucking do
Yes,
it.
I have been.
Right, well, that place, it has like a elf ghost, I think it is. I don't think she's a banshee, she's just a ghost. But she sings this beautiful music and all. Popular tourist attraction, brings in them all. Like he's trying to bring his voice down as much as he can. There's been a singing voice out in the swamp. And I'm reckoning the Goldtime there put down a few gold from some enchantment, maybe like that the haughty one hawking her book and all. You know, get something a little fun out into the wilds, just to get the people interested. He is that cynical kind of shit.
Huh.
You'll hear it tonight if you keep your ears open.
Sounds nice. Kind of strange you would hire some people to get rid of it, though.
Oh, did he do that?
Yeah.
No, he hired you to get rid of whatever new creature is eating goblins. He didn't bring up the singing at all.
Yeah, that was...
But yeah, if you want to have your character say that, then yes, that's fine.
Let me start again. So, yeah, we get hired to get rid of something new. Could be that thing. If it's not his doing, who knows?
I've seen that weak Gobbo corpse. I don't know, I can't imagine singing that well if it's got teeth like that. Mind you, it is a bit weird for a ghoul. Oh, if see the boy in blue over there next to Blondie. He points across to the knight. Now he's kind of new, but he's one of them errants, you know, goes about kind of like you and me, you know, but more official sort of thing.
Ah, see.
He hasn't seen it yet though. He showed up just this morning. Like, I'm not sure what it is. I think ghoul. Or the bigger one, the muscle one, the ghast. But you might have an idea if you can tell him to it.
Oh. I just might.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks.
What's your name, by the way?
Yeah, Roughgood.
Spell it out to me, please.
Immediately pulls up a quill and paper.
Yeah.
And your blood type? Red.
Yeah.
You sure it's not
Right.
white? Yeah.
Thank you, Roughgood.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Yourself?
Right. Safe travels on the road.
Well, no, he's asking your name.
Oh, I told him my name already at the start of the
As he
conversation.
just leaves, and your name is? Yeah.
Well, he just
good
feels
to
like he should ask
meet you.
again because you just asked him.
Yeah, I'm not good with names. I constantly forget asking them.
All right,
Out of
see you,
character,
Bertie.
I mean. Yeah. All right. I'll let the others do something first before.
Well, Krasari, do you have a pitch yet? There's this elven woman seems like the only one who'd really be responsive to your what's it, the genre you're writing in.
Well, I suppose that is true. I mean, a Tristan Frest, A Tale of Horror and Potatoes generally doesn't.
Well, I thought
bid
you were
well
doing
for
your
what
magic
makes it.
scholarship.
No, I have a Tristan Frest, A Tale of Horror and Potatoes, of Liches and Libraries. Let's see, what was that one? Frolic and Flames, and I'm working on one more. A Winged Prong Pony, How Otto Learned to Sleep Again. That one needs to be finished, though.
Why is she not a bard? But yeah, you can probably hawk at this table. The other one, there's a bit of a game going on. Bertram, Blank, well, probably Garen as well. You find cards offered to you.
Well, as soon as this is finished, I'm actually going to come back out and walk over to Garen and be like, start talking to this guy just out of panic, like, hey Garen, you gotta. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not my friend. You're Garen, we need to talk.
It's a bit judgmental. I mean, I could be your friend.
Well, I mean, you seem like a nice guy, but I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I mean, right now with that introduction, I don't feel like I'm your friend.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
I don't
He's
know if I
like
want to
that
talk
to
to you later.
everybody.
Then we won't.
Yeah. Excuse my friend.
Oh, he's your friend, is he? Because apparently he's not mine.
Oh, I'm
She
so
just
happy.
leisurely moves over. He's like that with everybody. I believe it'd be socially inept.
Well, I mean, I suppose so.
All right,
Juliandrus.
Blank.
So I.
What did you say?
He offered his name at you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the name because other people were talking.
Juliandrus.
Juliandrus. I'm Vistina. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's certainly more of mine. You think he's smiling from a tilt of his head, but he is wearing his helmet.
He is actually wearing the helmet.
He's in full armor, yeah.
Oh god.
If you're playing poker, a full faceplate really helps.
That's cheating.
No one stated the rule you can't.
Well, let's jump to.
I like.
Well, first of all, we've been putting it off. Krasari.
Yeah.
Let's see you try to hawk Frest.
Gentlemen. I am here just curious if a book has arrived from Waterdeep. I am an accomplished author and willing to see if my literary tales have found their way back home.
Don't really go that far out. We're more of the eastern ones. Well, you're right.
Oh, mostly of the adventures I've been on, and some of the sights I've seen in this world. Most of the time, they seem to have been of more horrific type. A Tristan Frest, A Tale of Horror and Potatoes, up at the Waycrest Manor, in fact.
Oh, I
It's
heard,
rather-
heard that place is gone now.
Oh, indeed.
That's
And you
something to do with that, then.
Oh, absolutely. It's a tale of the horrors you find inside that home. Of walking giant stitched, horrific stuffed animals, a woman desperately seeking her child and crushing those in the path, who might be, who, well, she deems as a threat. Then there was the room of skin and flesh by the wayward son.
That sounds like a right read. What about you, Jeff? You got anything with I'm not looking for horror so much, more as something to keep warm at night with, Anything with a nice Vistani girl.
Not quite yet, but I'm always looking for it. I will keep my eyes open, and if I should come across a tale such as that, I will certainly put it to the word.
Yeah, I like a bit of romance, you see. Bit nice. Although, what's the potato bit, though? Is that, like some secret bit at the end of the book or something?
Actually, it's something that appears very early on.
All right then. It's not a big plot point.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh.
It is more just a small reference.
Yeah, can I ask then? Because I'm a bit curious on that bit. Like, all right, the unknown horrors and the weird stuff as well. Okay, I'm tempted. But the potato bit's just got me wondering.
Our designation for the job had a wonderful husband who was potato shaped.
And then when you got back to town, you were reminded of the fact that, yes, my god, that halfling is just a fucking potato. He has no neck. He's just a tuber. All right. Disappointed? Okay. But the room of flesh and all. Okay, it's admittedly not the most enticing version of one I've heard about, but okay. Well, you got a
Well,
copy
if
on you
you-
or something?
I do indeed. I will fish out a copy of my book.
Do you have an illustrated cover?
Uh,
No, I'm not telling you. It's an idea if you want to describe something, or you can just have it in print form because that's much simpler and more logical.
no, it'd just be in print form.
It's how much you asking now? It's quite a few pages. Looks like it went on a little bit longer than it should have. My free session
Well,
one
she
shot.
didn't mention. She didn't mention half of the stories there.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, this is the pitch.
You want them to buy and read.
Yeah.
You don't go a murder mystery where the butler did it.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't offer a signed version or something.
Don't forget that was the name of Butler. He did it. He was literally the Butler did it.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
Now, in this rendition, do we run back and forth in front of the door we needed 18 times and then open Teddy's room 80 bajillion times?
We opened it a few times. It is a mix of dramatized, fantasized, and reality.
A full chapter on the keys.
10% of it is reality.
Yeah.
The names have been changed to protect the identity of those involved.
Your description is revised.
I'm not really sure what to price it book-wise.
I mean, books are expensive. Giving you free reign here to set up an economy. Clued, what are you up to?
Books are really expensive.
Yeah, especially blank ones.
Yeah, they're 25 gold each.
Yep.
No, it's blank board, not blank book. Get it right.
When I look in your eyes, I can read you just like a blank board. There's a bit of pigeon shit on it. That's about it. I can see some woodworm creeping in.
Oh, man.
Clued, what are you up to? While Krasari breaks out her abacus.
Well, he's kind of halfway through a drink. He jolts in his chair. He looks up and he's, oh shit! I forgot to pray last week. I should have done that. I need to go make up for it right now.
He does it once a week, folks.
I mean,
pray every week. Shit.
Well,
Every week or once in a year. He doesn't remember.
It just happens sometimes.
Well, you've got a room slated, but whenever you get to the guy at the door, he puts a hand out and you just fucking stop. Like, you're a big guy. But he is also a big guy, perhaps even bigger, with the amount of force he puts on your arm there.
Hello?
You have a south-facing door. Take a right.
What?
Take a right. First door on the right.
Ah. Okay,
That's the room
thanks.
you've been given.
Should I not leave?
Well, you said you were running to a room.
Oh yeah, to pray.
Yeah.
Can't do that in public.
Yeah, so he's telling you which room is currently booked for you guys.
Oh, we already booked a room.
Well, you showed up in the middle of the night, so Gultan's just had a look and went, yeah, sure, I'll charge him coins later. I'll deduct it from the reward pay.
Asshole.
Reasonable.
Yeah. You're in the Plum Lounge.
Yay!
You're also looking at the one bed, the one chair, and remembering that you did not travel alone.
I'm gonna claim the table. I'm gonna use it as a hammock, I guess.
Use a table as a hammock.
All right, back to reality. So we have Blankboard and Garen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is it that you want us to talk about, Blank?
Well, earlier when we were in the back, I heard some crying, right? And I went to check it out and around the back there, and I found his daughter. So I think it was his daughter. And we've got two problems.
No.
Do you want me to start with the singing or the marriage?
You're wondering how long was he gone?
I mean,
And I look completely sober, so
Yeah.
this should add to the whole. Damn, I thought he was drunk.
okay, well,
Why can't you follow the advice of Helm? Always put a gauntlet on before you tap that.
okay, considering that we've already been hearing about singing, let's start with marriage to make sure that I'm not making some very odd assumptions here.
Oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Is it like is prearranged marriage? That's
Arranged.
arranged. So she's in an arranged marriage with. Sounds like one of your types, night guy, tournaments.
It's not
All he cares
unusual.
about is tournaments, and not his wife. And I mean, he's a nice guy, but she's not into him, and it's just weird. But the point is, she didn't pick him. Somebody else did.
Garen's a nice guy, but I'm just
Yes.
wondering if he can only express, is this our problem?
No, Garen is always insisting on, please make it my problem so I can
And
make
if
greater
he's not
deeds.
buying it, I'm gonna grab him by the shoulders and be like, "She's a damsel in distress, Garen."
Oh god, he said your key word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna totally try to sell this.
Hell more.
I mean,
How big of a distress.
Oh, what are we talking about here?
Dragon, archdevil. Will I have to
No,
kill
I-
a god for her? Because I can do that.
no, I mean, you could probably joust him. I don't know, but the point is, I don't know where I was going with this. Shit.
Garen just jangles his chainmail to get us focused again.
She doesn't want to marry him, but
All
she's
right.
been made to. It's not right. Can we help? Like, this is what you help people, right? You want to
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Kill her
Okay.
father.
All right, Raider's head almost hit the desk.
I like where you're going with that, but let's try to tone it down a bit. No.
Let's jump back to Garen and Victina. While you compose yourself a little bit on how you're going to express to Garen, we do something?
Yeah, I don't.
Take a moment.
It's harder than I thought.
Action.
So Bertram and Victina, you've been offered cards. There's not any coins actually being played, it's just a nice little shuffle.
Well, in that case, she'll give it a go.
Yeah. Gonna sit down.
I like to keep it friendly. I mean, I play a fair bit. Julie Andrews, by the way. Hi there.
Hi.
I saw you looking at. Well, I like the way it sounds in my head now. I saw you with the devil looking in my way.
Yeah. He mentioned you're running around these parts?
Yeah, at the moment, I've got a few more years
Yeah.
of errands. Yeah.
Yeah. So, did you come across anything unusual for the area lately?
Around here, I mean, routed a pack of goblins. Not alone, of course, and there was only a handful of them. I chased them down. A few got away, but time will take its. They ran to the swamp. They're not going to live.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. And
So
there was
you've not.
oh, there was a really weird one actually. You know, like the things that have in the peasants put up scarecrows.
Yeah.
Saw one of
You know
them, but it
those?
was like putrefying. You know, it had like a big gourd on the head that was just almost collapsing in. Thing reeked as hell as well. It was moving around with just this cloud of flies around it, like inches deep. It was disgusting.
This
Oh.
Tina is waving for the elvish one, Crisari, to come over.
In the middle of a sales pitch?
I think your book is this also over here.
Yeah. How close did you come to the thing?
Oh, charged right through it. I mean, it just came apart around the lens. Had to scrub it hard though. Like I was using every bit of ash from the fireplace in order to get it clean.
Oh, see. Well. Either way, we're supposed to look for something unpleasant, so could be that thing.
Well, like I said, I slew it. I mean, I suppose there could be
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
definitely there's still some rots
something.
rots and bones walking around up there.
Well, something's got the barbecue brothel, so
Hmm?
we gotta see what there is.
As a reminder,
We
maybe
don't.
ask him about weird bite marks.
Oh, right. See, innkeeper showed us some bones with some strange bite marks.
Oh, I know there's ghouls up there. They like to crack the marrow out. What was weird about them?
Didn't look
We're
about ghouls.
missing someone.
Didn't look like ghouls.
Yeah.
Maybe some sort of beast or something.
Yeah, not to make you describe it all, but you get a general feel that it was a longer face than a ghoul's humanoid kind of face. Oh, yeah, my
Oh, any
could-
tracks, maybe?
you know, actually, there is I have seen a few not corpse piles because there wasn't that much left, but there's been a few fires and stuff. Could be gnolls. That'd be real bad if they're near the area because they love the undefended. And
Right.
I mean, this place is all right, but
Yeah. Well, if there are gnolls, we probably gotta stop, scout them out,
I mean, the nice
root
thing
them
is,
out.
if you just put a nice defense up, you know, you just route them once or twice, they're going to change area, but then, you know, they go to someplace else. You put them all down, though, that'd be a good little feather in your cap.
Well, depends how large the horde is, how large the pack.
Yeah, that's a point now. I mean, it's never going to be small. Not if they're roving around like a place near this that actually has some people.
Sure.
But
But can't
to
be too large either. If otherwise they would have been spotted already.
Well, I mean, no one goes out to the fens, you know? Could actually
our
probably
group
be.
has some experience with this sort of thing. We can deal with groups, and we can make a very loud bang to make them revisit the idea of coming back.
You boasting about your banging ability?
She just kind of gives a little tiny bit of a laugh. Not that kind of banging.
Yeah, you're not that kind of lady.
She does not comment.
Yeah, so yeah, it could be gnolls. Well, it could just be like a pack of wolves or whatever, or might be something dire out there.
Well, guess that's part of our job. Find out what it is.
And for fun, roll me another d8. The other bloke who's sitting there with his cards close to his chest, it's probably just the ghosts.
Ghosts? What ghosts?
A necromancer was living in that swamp. People were turned into horrible things, so it's filled with ghosts. And not all ghosts are insubstantial enough to lack teeth. My uncle's second cousin's granddad lost a foot to a ghost. Bit it right off.
I stare blankly at him for a few seconds. Then
What?
go
Are
back to
you sure it
Anyway.
wasn't a zombie?
No, what no. What no zombie? No. He said it was like phantasmal and it's wispy. Came right out of the sky and just tore his foot right off.
Right.
Press X to doubt.
Well, if you want to roll nature, we'll see if either of you have an inkling.
Nature?
Yes. Bertram,
Well,
you're not
I have
entirely
at least
certain.
proficiency.
Not entirely certain. Like most generally undead drain life. Like they wither it. A vicious attack like this,
Yeah.
like he even said come from sky, might be in wind elemental. The wind can be sharp.
The wind usually doesn't bite, though. Yeah, I'm gonna hammer X as well.
He looks at you too.
But I'm not gonna say it, of course. Just stare.
Sips his drink. Well, he was a very trustworthy chicken farmer. So disbelieve at your own risk. Ghosts can bite.
I
4 cards,
shall
please.
disbelieve.
Just get up in his face, do you?
Alright. No, more actually going to sit on a chair instead of
Well, it doesn't
between
really
them,
matter in
for
this
example.
case.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I want it to look nice.
Krisari, have you managed to barter? You have a price guideline.
15 gold. It's at a loss, but I'm hoping to spread the word. And if you
15.
like that one, there will of course be the tale of Librarian Liches, A Frolic Through Flames.
In the copy.
15, it's a bit of a wage gap, that one. Bill? The fuck? You going halfers? You go halfers. I will go a third. You get 5 gold off me. You get 5. Madame? Sure. Yeah, 15, okay.
Thank you.
But I'm hoping there'll be something spicy in it. There's going to be something here I've not seen before in my life or read.
Well, then the wine room should be an interesting one. Oh, and the changing of the clothes. That one should be very humorous.
All right then.
And little does he realize it's a guy changing the clothes.
Yep. While he does give you money, then just gives us a quick flip through. There is a little sink of his shoulders as you realize is not illustrated.
It's a theater of mine, sir.
Illustrations will come in the future.
Don't help when
Then
this is
people
already...
will finally get. Then people will finally get to see Pigskin, the halfling who would tackle people to the ground.
You didn't say this book was in early access.
Fucking pay DLC if I want the imagery. pre-order to
Please.
include the art book of the book.
Please, you have to wait for the remaster.
Yeah, literally an HD remaster, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks, I hate it.
Hey, this is how books have been done.
Yeah.
Book, now with graphics. Alright, we hop across back to Blank and Garen. I didn't expect this bar bit to take so long, but here we go.
I mean, we are a lot of people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's more a fact that you're finding things out, which is good.
So, I mean, how do I put this plainly? She's set to marry someone not chosen by her. She doesn't want to marry him.
Mhm.
We
Okay.
can help her.
Okay, do you-
Well, so the way I hear it now is we have mysterious singing voices into the swamp. We have potentially a loveless marriage going on. So now we need to figure out if the singing has made her unhappy or if the marriage itself is loveless. Is the
No,
way I
no,
see it.
no. See, I was getting to that.
draws his sword, starts
She-
charging off.
I was getting to that. She thinks the love of her life is the singing
Ah, yes.
because it's so it's all sorts of this is why I drink. Uh,
That and because I have nothing else in life.
I mean, I do have a feather pendant that I play with. It's fun. Anyway, yeah. So we need to fix this.
Well, it is certainly a tale that would build up gallantry.
That's the spirit. That's why I came to you.
So let's see if the source of this singing has good intentions or causing distress, and making her believe that she does not love the man she's to be with.
Mhm. You got it. I'm glad I came to you.
Of course.
Instead of fucking what's his name? Claude.
Clued.
I no, I wasn't gonna say that because this is okay. So we leave in the morning. She
Of course.
also
6 in the
wants
morning.
us to deliver a.
I can see in your eyes you agree with me. 5:30.
That's
Why
about
should we leave the early worm for a bird, am I right?
That's about an hour after I stopped my morning exercises.
Yeah. That's gonna be a no from me, dog.
I agree. 4 a.m. I'll have just finished my nightly virtues.
God damn it. So he does nightly virtues. We have a cleric that prays once a week. Oh god.
So God won't smite the party. Or maybe he will.
Garen is the biggest fucking goody two shoes there is, and very into his physical exercises.
Until a century passes and we have Congrats Mulla Crag. He reads stories to children. Well, he sits while the stories are read to children.
Yeah.
And give me a constitution save, Webgun. Because I know that's all your guys been doing.
I was going to question this guy just to the north of me, but
Go ahead.
Yeah. Name's Duban. Hey, you know much about what's going on in this area?
Got here about 2 days ago. Still putting our feet up. We rode the mules a bit hard and all that there. But now I've got a
Where
book.
you from?
Actually, yeah, I recognise that accent. You were a bit north of yous. I had this written down. Where the fuck is the town names? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm from Moltrin.
Okay. So
We
I
have a-
haven't
we-
had much
We're
to
a
do
place
with
with a
this
nice
area
big
before.
forest.
Bit swampy in this area.
Yeah, not my kind of thing, but you know, back and forth. But I mean, look, Got a book now. That'll make time pass.
That it will. That it will.
Roll me a d8 as you get deeper into your cups. See if you also hear a rumor.
That looks familiar.
Higher or lower?
Let's go higher.
Well, I mean, the only weird thing I know about this is long ago. I mean, it's the necromancer, of course, but it was cottages still up there, and apparently it still has all kinds of horrid things ready to defend it. Like, you go on the wrong path, you're just going to be surrounded by bones ready to shoot and slash you. But I mean, that's deep in. That's deep in. I think.
Oh, I guess I'll have to find out at some point. Thanks for the warning.
Although, I've heard it's still standing. Could be
Really?
a few things there.
Might be worth looking into then.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't killed there.
Still need to be careful though. Necromancers are a nasty bunch, and they tend to leave behind nasty surprises.
But also, they tend to be quite rich.
Strange how that works out.
Well, I mean, if you're grave robbing, you're going to find all kinds of jewellery.
True, true.
There is actually a point where you realise this is enough for now. There's work in the morning. So just 5 more and then you'll be ready for bed.
I'm gonna check on our room, see what it's like.
Yes, you're all informed it's the Plum Lounge. You're all given directions to it. And you see Clued there, prostrating himself for his god.
I'm sorry, I'm late. I know I'm late.
Oh dear.
As he goes out.
As he just pulls out the scroll. Okay, it's time I got some confessions because it's been a while.
I keep a list.
I found a nice patch in the hay bales in the stable.
And it is winding down time. It's Goltrin informs you guys. Yep, you've got a room. Just the one. He can't spare it because of the business. But you've all got a room for a night, and he expects to see you off early.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Darren just gotta put his field kit on the floor and just lay on the floor.
After a
She stops, she looks at the bed, walks back. Do you have any other rooms for purchase?
Indeed.
How much?
You're looking at 10 gold.
She plunks down 10 gold.
Enjoy your evening in the Citron.
Thank you. Which one is that?
Opposite.
And immediately right in.
Yep. Locks the door. Do not disturb sign on the handle.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna join the dwarf in the hay. I prefer... yes, but I prefer the company of the dwarf over Claude. It'd be weird.
You should try to pray. That's gotta weird or something.
Yeah, you've already managed to make a bad impression.
Surprise.
I will enjoy a nice trance in a chair.
You think you will. The door is locked.
Yeah. And technically, I mean, there is an open bed right here, because Blank hasn't said he's taking it yet.
Yeah, I haven't claimed a bed yet. She's right.
He isn't folded up in a circle on the bed.
I mean, he's likely to just crash on the floor. He's used to it.
Trip himself
Well,
over
so
a
far,
table
this is
edge.
so far this room is the holy bro room.
Yeah, you got Garen doing his crunches, his devotions of the muscle. And Clued still going, I'm sorry. I should have got to this sooner. Anyway, let me update you on the things that are happening. Oh, God, anyway, so much stuff going on. And I think you need to pray really hard, because right now you guys are fucking curse worse than the Salt Marsh group. Holy shit.
And see, if I'd prayed last week, we wouldn't have this problem.
I am seeing so many 3s, 4s, 5s. This is terrible looking.
Hey, my only roll so far in this game has been has
You're
hit
the
22.
only one.
I will point out, if you knock politely, she will let you in to use the chair.
I will certainly knock politely.
She gets up, sees who it is, and gestures. Oh, right, you. Yeah. You can come in. I don't think you want to share with that lot.
No, no.
Oh, I
But
did want to ask.
Oh, certainly.
The first thing, the pumpkin head thing.
Oh, yes, yes. The pumpkin filled with gore.
Yes, apparently that fellow out there with the helmet says he found one out here.
I go a little pale. Oh. Oh dear, that's not good. Ah,
But
wonderful.
It didn't take much for him to run through, apparently, so it could be just a straggler that's wandered off.
Well, they were regularly very weak. It is just they're upsetting for some people. Like it's not something you see every day. You normally smash a pumpkin, you expect pumpkin pulp and seeds, and instead comes all kinds of viscera. They also tend to come in a large amount of numbers, and if one is this far, someone might be making some more, and that'd be very bad.
Was the situation ever fully resolved?
The mansion is gone, is it not?
Well, the mansion is gone, but how about the people that were in it?
I believe most of them went with the mansion, but I was more running for my very life when it was vanishing, so it is difficult to say.
Oh, no, it didn't vanish or anything. What happened is you guys very reasonably left to go get help. And when you returned, the mansion was burning and there was just no bodies found.
Yes.
Yes.
It didn't magically disappear. It was burned.
So, theoretically, the individuals responsible are probably wandering around and quite possibly could be making more.
That is a possibility, yes.
As Krasari remembers Valnet, the wayward son is going, yeah, fine, you win, well done, and then just sat passively aggressively in a study.
Is the house burned?
Too shitty and petty to get into a fight or anything. Fine, you win. You showed you're better. Big deal. Go ahead.
Well, let's just hope that is not involved in what we're dealing with right now.
You will certainly find me with my fingers crossed that is true.
She makes to respond, and then she just kind of jumps a little bit and go, oh. Anyways, good night.
Good night. I will simply be in the chair.
Very well. She crawls into the bed.
And then there's the guys. Any conversation between them? Clued, you've been quite quiet.
Where is Blank sleeping? He's still standing outside the tavern.
Well, you know, he's looking at the open door and just deciding.
And
Yeah, I never moved my token.
In, out, I don't know.
I got
I'm
halfway.
here. Hey, this is a nice chair. Hi, guys.
No, wrong one.
That'd be pretty funny, though. But
I mean, I'm not saying no, I'm just saying you won't be top.
I mean, if nobody's gonna say anything, he's just gonna curl up in a chair.
The bed is free at this point.
Yeah.
And I love how
Nobody's taking the bed.
I mean, Clued probably will. He's still in prayer, I imagine.
I don't. Maybe Garen might know better how long I have to pray to make up for not praying for a week. How long do you reckon that is?
If you fuck
Being
this
given
up, you're
close.
not casting any spells tomorrow.
No.
Give me a religion roll of advantage as he instructs you haphazardly. Worried that this holy man doesn't know.
Oh, phew. Oh. I do.
You've got this covered. You've got this covered. It's fine. It's fine. You keep flicking your cantrips going. Yeah, still working. Still working. It's fine. It's fine. I've done my job.
Good. Still holy. Still holy. Still blessed.
Yeah,
Is that
still
how that
blessed.
works?
Yeah, hashtag blessed. Yes.
Hashtag blessed. Way up. I feel blessed. Yes.
Yeah, I'm still running on thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Good.
Oh, no. Oh, good.
And then, a few more hours pass. I need a perception check with disadvantage from Clud, from Krasari, and Vestina. And regular perception checks from the other four.
Dang.
Wow. That's a waste of 20s. Oof.
Snoring
Makes up for-
continues.
I mean, that's the story of PO and Roll 20 though. That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. So, as a result, Clud, Krasari, Blank, and Garen. You hear the music. You hear the songs. Well, correction, it's just singing. But man, you don't get the lyrics, like you can't understand them, but it is gorgeous. Like this is caramel dripping into the ear kind of situation. This is
Caramel dancing,
heavenly music. It's got a
Oh,
lovely
the
beat.
heavenly music. I was going to link from Tum Tugger again.
But yeah, it is just like this is where in the script it'll say the DM sings beautifully. If I were physically capable, this would be done.
Just do Baby Shark.
You just hear over it. Do your balls hang slow? Can you swing them to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Do you get a funny feeling when it dangles from a ceiling? No, you'll never be a sailor if your balls hang low. Truly beautiful, brings a tear to the eye.
This is just like the sirens I bet on the ocean that one time.
The voice does sound male, roughly. Like, it's hard to tell because it is just hitting those high notes with complete lack of effort.
Hmm.
And it is coming from the north.
Yeah, I was about to ask what direction it was coming from.
You definitely get the feeling it's coming from the swamp. But it is just leaving you all momentarily touched.
Then I look over, Claude, what are you doing? Get your hands off me.
As a
Stark, I
result,
didn't know.
Nobody
Sorry.
sleeps on the bed.
As a result, tomorrow you will all who have heard the song have 1d6 of bardic inspiration to spend that day.
Ooh,
Nice.
Because I just pictured nobody took the bed. He passed out on the desk, and he's just like, I feel the song is touching me, and then I look over and no, the cleric's touching me. Oh God.
Yeah, the sleepy Clue just reaches out, finds something furry. That's a blanket, right?
You going-
I'm glad someone put their furry coat in the chair.
this would be the perfect pillow. Yes.
I'm assuming that Blank would have moved the chair over to that corner or something like that.
Why would you assume that? Look at them.
Well, I didn't think Clued was gonna pass out on the desk.
Of course
No
I
one
was.
thought that.
Yeah, so no, I wouldn't have moved. I would think that he's a perfectly reasonable humanoid.
And Darren, being the goody two shoes he is, assumes someone else needs the bed more than he does, so he slept on the floor.
I love it. I love the dynamic of this. It's so good.
I mean, then we've got the ladies' room where Victina is nice and cozy in bed, and Krasari is just in the chair meditating in the creepy elf way that they do. Like, she only needs 4 hours, and the rest of them, she's just fully alert.
Fucking elves, man.
Probably at her book.
Working away on the next book.
And then you heard the music very clearly.
Hmm.
It was beautiful. And then morning arrives. From Bertram and Doran, I'm going to need a D100 each.
No. How many ticks have infested them from the hay?
Yes.
Oh God!
But in their
Nailed
case, no, it's in their case. Dotem, you've got fleas.
Oh no.
Bertram, you don't.
Not please.
Oh god.
There's a
Fleas in
colony
the beard.
crawling through your beard.
Oh.
Oh no!
I dunk the beard.
Good, you've hydrated them.
Oh. They
Out
start
round the
growing
buggers.
exponentially.
Does prestidigitation work on beards?
A fireball would.
I mean, do fleas count as dirt?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
They're living
no.
creatures.
Fireball the beard. God damn it.
That would solve the problem.
What do you expect when you sleep in the hay bale for horses?
There was
I mean,
a whole
I
bed
guess-
there.
I guess you could technically cast a low-level inflict wound by on the beard and then kill the.
Kill a swarm of flares.
Yeah.
You fucker. I knew you'd fucking name it that. So, one person has an appointment. One person's itchy as hell.
Ugh.
I should have slept in the bed. Ah, my joints.
And I'm not immediately gonna bolt
All right.
to the window. I'm gonna
So I didn't get anything.
You're fine, yeah.
lucky
All
you.
right.
It was
Yeah.
you had to roll 75 or higher.
Dwarves are tastier than people.
Inflict bad touch. God damn it.
Yep.
And again, it's. I mean, my inflict wounds was going to be, does my hand smell bad to you? So, you know.
Yeah. Blank, do you go get a letter?
I mean, assuming I'm going to do that right, that's going to be the last thing I do before we leave.
Well,
So
I mean, it's
assuming-
basically a case of you're not given a warm cooked meal. You're given ration packs.
Okay.
You're given something
Yeah,
to
if
chew
we're
on
not-
to go and get the fuck out and go do your job.
Okay, yeah, if we're not doing that, then yeah. Look at me, I'm
At
going
the-
fast.
Yeah, at this point, it's going. Yeah, fuck this guy. I hope your daughter elopes with someone else. Such a shitty service.
So I see she's cracked the window, so I do the cat thing of just sticking my paw under the.
And you receive a loosely bound letter with a blue ribbon around it.
Oh.
Read it, read it, read it.
There's no wax seal.
He's considering it, but not now.
I mean, how curious is this cat?
Oh man. Gonna read it. I kind of sneakily try to not the ribbon.
What's that, Blank?
Well, you remember the girl I was talking about?
Oh yes.
I was saying that she thinks her true love is in the marsh or swamp. You know.
Oh yeah. I think I heard him last night.
Gonna point out in the dungeon
Yeah.
article it says only politeness prevents the PCs from reading it.
Yeah.
The letter says, there you go, Braider.
Okay. This is
You gotta
as a
What is that?
it's a letter she wrote to him.
You're not opening it, are you?
It's already open in his hands.
Close
No,
it
no, I'm not.
No, I found it like this.
Well, close it up.
It's very breezy today.
I'm kind of gingerly taking my time closing it up so I can read the whole thing.
But I mean, it's already open at the moment, you know. I mean, it's almost a waste of energy to close it right away.
Well, are you going to read it or not?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
does
he
the rest
already
of the
read it.
party have reaction and opinions? Because
I
you're
don't know, they
probably
were
setting
out-
off very quickly so you don't get seen with this.
So I know what it says, and I'm gonna tuck it into the.
Are you going to read it to anybody else for the love of fuck?
No.
No. As a matter of
Darren,
fact, I'm not even-
Darren, just make sure of that.
I'm not gonna let anyone else know I have it unless they saw me with it. You know.
In fact, I'm
not
going to
gonna say
delete this from his DM so Rena can't screen look.
I'm all the way on the couch. I can't screen look anyways.
She could read it, but
Yeah, I'll give you a gold piece. What did it say? What did it say?
it says she loves him very much.
There you go, I'll put it back in.
And I take the gold piece.
Piece of shit. You're scamming a holy man. You're going to hell or something.
Probably.
Yeah, me too, I think.
I'll see you there.
What would I roll to find a plant to rub through my beard to try and get rid of the fleas?
Oh, jeez.
Survival.
I was gonna say that's the weirdest survivor role I've.
You're
Oh,
fucked.
no.
No.
There were ants on that stick. They've united.
No, he wasn't paying attention. He's been rubbing his beard with ivy.
I am actually willing to help him out here.
Oh god! I bring out the scissors and cut the beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 16, do I find something better?
It's beyond saving at this point.
You do, but it's work. You're going to be busy with this the whole time. You might even have disadvantage now and then.
Oh no!
I mean, there's always fire.
I mean, if he doesn't dodge, you set him alight.
No, I'm not actually gonna shoot him. But maybe I.
Maybe I will.
Hmm.
But now we have the journey into the swamp. You don't
3
really
hours
have
long?
anything to go on. You've got some rumors, but it really is just a
Lord.
case of exploring the expanse.
And we know which direction the singing was coming from, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, a vague idea. And so we're going to do this quite simply. We're going grid.
What is the little icon on Garen's token mean? You just.
It's just that I have the 1d6 bardic inspiration to remind
Okay.
myself.
I was gonna say, are you a fucking paladin that's like a beacon of light? God damn it, another one.
Yes. Yes, he is. He's heroism.
Oh Jesus.
But he's not glowing constantly like Kagratz.
There are limits to his powers now.
I can make him glow if you want. I can put dancing lights around him.
Oh god. Do you want us to put our tokens down? Is that
Nope, no tokens. We're going to do this very simply here.
okay?
Ah, okay. Just one.
You. Did you get a wagon token? Are we gonna be a wagon?
Fuck no.
Are we supposed to be in the blank box or the?
No, you're not putting anything
Pretty
down.
box.
This is basically the swamp. You starting at the
Okay.
south. You know, basically pick a square.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I know. We'll use Scuttles here as your icon.
Which Scuttles?
There's only one Scuttles.
Well,
Well, not
is
anymore.
this pre or post lemur?
Well, Scuttles is Marcel.
Yeah, I know.
The lemur's Marcel.
I know it's the same thing.
Oh, hang on. I got a better idea. I know exactly the person for this. Can't set permissions, though. That's weird.
Yeah, I can't move Scuttles.
Do-do-do.
As long as someone can move it, like we all don't have to.
Okay,
I can't
yeah.
even see him.
He's in the
I don't
top
think-
right.
Oh,
No,
top
I
right.
moved-
Yeah.
Yeah. I moved him. So.
Oh, okay.
There we go. For the perfect situation, where are you going to put the Mudman?
Yeah.
Oh
Which square do you begin in?
I can't move.
It's you don't have to move him. Like, you just tell me where.
Try.
1 to 4.
Try. How about we enter in the one above Mudman?
No, you got to. You're starting from the
Yeah.
south.
Oh,
Working our way up.
Roll a 1d4.
where did the singing come from?
All you could really tell was Norvally. It was pitch dark at night, and the sound was careening over.
Why don't we go diagonally in?
Did we get northeast for something? So I'm wondering whether we start there.
Oh, try and check out the necromancer's hut.
That would be good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Might be related. So
Yeah,
And that guy
it's
said there was
the-
loot.
Yeah. I will also say we should look out for gnolls, potentially.
Indeed. If only there was some sort of skill check involved. So, who wants to keep a
Yeah.
lookout? Who wants to be tracking? But someone's got to be responsible for guiding.
I have a high perception, but I'm not really good at. Oh shit! I am proficient in survival. Never mind.
Yeah, I got a +4 to each.
Yeah.
Perception and survival.
You also have things like spells and abilities that might be useful in such a situation.
Yeah, I'm fast as fuck. I don't have to run faster than the owlbear. I just have to run faster than you.
And then the owlbear catches up.
Oh no!
It's both of you. Yeah.
I don't think my casting darkness will help us right now. But I can cast dancing lights.
I guess I can cast guidance on whoever's in charge of keeping a lookout. I don't want to get caught. What if I look out?
I mean, yeah, I'll keep a lookout. So
Right. Then I'll do the tracking.
guidance is a 1d6.
I think it's a D4.
A
D4.
D4.
Bertram,
So 26.
my god, is it muddy here. My god, is that distracting. The smells as you put your foot down and the gas pockets burst underneath your weight. And you just get that beautiful cloying aroma of deeply rotted vegetation.
Oh.
And then you have to pull your foot with every ounce of your strength to get out of the slop and then put it down again.
And I know what that smells like because Rena and I drive past it all the time.
It's actually not that, it's not that bad.
Oh,
No, it can be bad.
yeah.
It smells like Claude.
He is fine. He is clean in body, but not spirit. It is.
Somebody here knows prestidigitation, right?
Yes.
Right?
I'm a proper lady, of course I do.
Yeah, how is the proper lady getting through the swamp right now? Correction, how are the proper ladies getting through the swamp? Because you're both snobs.
Tensor's floating disc.
You can't move
I
it.
wish.
I know, right?
Oh, I mean, there is one arrangement that would work. You both cast it, sit on each other's, and have someone push them.
Oh,
You just tie it to Claude like a horse.
Unfortunately, I don't have it.
Neither do I.
So what are you two doing?
What? You don't even have it as a ritual spell.
No.
Damn.
I'm wondering if there's any esteemed paladins who would assist
Yeah.
a lovely lady at cross.
He's only got one cape.
Yeah, it's only goes so far, but he definitely sees that the ladies are struggling. Well, I can carry one of your arms. The other one must, if no one else has the capacity, one of you will just have to hang around my neck. But I will warn you, the moment danger arrives, you're going to have to deal with the mud of the swamp.
Deal.
and I'm just trying to dash from swamp tree to swamp tree. If I go fast enough, I don't sink into the mud.
Yep.
I have boots and been ankle knee deep in viscera before. A swamp is not much. As much stop and make sure nothing crawls in.
At this point, I'm imagining like Victina didn't even take off her heels.
Yeah, she's not at all happy, so she will happily take the offer.
Right now, you're just thinking about the mayor of Boarside, his fat, jolly, bastarding face, and how he assigned you to this mission.
My father will hear of this.
That roly-poly cunt will be out of office in a week.
So I gotta take the offer of just hanging around Garen's neck or in his arms.
Well, Crisari can
Oh,
walk, so
arms.
Victina, yeah, she can take the arms. It's much more comfortable.
Yep.
So, take off that shield, Garen.
Oh.
Gotta have your hands free. You can't have it buckled up to
I
it.
I don't have a shield.
Oh, that's good.
And you're a paladin without a shield? You heretic.
Well, Congrats
Your
doesn't have
shield
one
is
either.
faith.
Yeah, but
We don't need shields. We only need our armor and our faith in God.
He shall protect us.
As long as you remember to call him sometime. It is a hard initial trek. You do see remnants, actually, of previous things that have gone down here. In particular, with that survival roll, Bertram, you find a boot. It's just sticking out there. It's upside down. It's just right there.
Uh-oh.
Upside down. Okay,
Right.
that's not how you step in mud.
Yes.
Let's pull on it.
Oh God.
Give me an athletics roll. Somebody else could assist or do it themselves. Do it as well. It depends
I
on inter-party
suspect-
communication. You pull and pull, you get that horrible suckling from the mud and dirt and filth. It comes free, however. You turn it around. Oh, that's a lot of movement. That's a lot of movement wriggling in there, and they launch themselves.
Ah,
Give me a
Of
dex
course we
save.
do. I am supposed to be decent at this.
Good,
Don't
say
say
that
it.
aloud.
Don't ever say that.
You're excellent at these, damn. You managed to dodge the cloud of rot grubs that leap out from the boot.
Oh.
Claude, you want that?
not really. Do you want it?
Would I have asked you if I wanted it?
During the conversation, the rock grubs start to climb up your feet.
Shoot it!
Up mine?
Well, it's a
Or
case.
someone
No, it's
else.
more a case of like, okay, the rock grubs lost out. They're still there as you two engage in a conversation about a boot.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
Uh,
You know,
I
just
toss
for...
the boots to Claude.
I go to help the solution.
Yep. Yeah, it's easy enough to just bash and burn and kill them.
Yeah.
But we get one more chance. So, out of our party of many, Krisari, give me a dex save. You easily just clap yourself aside. 2 quick steps, get the breath back, and then just unload your various cantrips and attacks. You do have a boot in your hand. Well, Bertram does.
It's a boot.
I tossed it to Claude.
I now have a boot.
It's in pretty good condition.
Ah.
Like, now that the monsters are gone, I mean, it's still got a lot of mud on it, but there's no holes in it.
Gross.
It could be less gross.
We have
need
the
a-
technology.
Do you want to search around to see if you can find the matching one?
It would be nice to have 2 boots.
He's been walking around in sandals this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
ooh.
really thought we were going somewhere else.
It's okay, the socks have the friction to hold it in place.
Oh.
No.
Of course you wear socks with sandals. God damn it.
Oh, can I find the other? Oh no, I can't find the other boot.
You could ask for help.
I found. Oh, this is the same boot. Oh shit.
Yeah, you put it down to look around and see. It was right here all along!
Vistina just sighs ever so slightly and to her new friend, is he always like that, Garen?
He gets eager about certain prospects, yes.
Ah.
It's very charitable.
It's just that lovely thing when he's saying that, you know he's flashing back to you pinning the naked hobgoblin against the wall when he says passionate.
Good times.
You'll never recover from that.
I couldn't make a good character if I tried.
You can try. For once, try.
I did. That was mulch.
Mulch immediately starts being a shit to people.
Oh, okay, that wasn't my fault. The guy's a dumb name. Errol.
I'm gonna help him look for the boot.
All right, Claude, roll.
No,
Okay,
you're not gonna get this boot.
Clued and Dotem kneeling down, getting wrist deep in the mud, sifting and scrolling. Because, I mean, it's obviously got to be further down, right? So they just keep pushing in, elbows going. The rest of the party standing there, except for Bettina, who is held aloft, princess style.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the rest of the rod grubs to come out.
Oh, I didn't
I'm
even
being
consider that.
careful of that.
There's another thing you didn't consider. There's more than rock grubs out here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we're gonna be a long time out here, given how expertly I
Enough of
find
this.
the
Let's
way
get moving.
forward.
We're not gonna find this boot.
So, Claude and Dotem, you have both lost free max health. As you pull your hands away and find several big fat leeches clinging to your hands.
Yikes.
Ah, shouldn't have done that.
They drop off comfortably.
As does your max health.
I needed that.
They've had the fill.
Garen, thank you very much for keeping me aloft out of that nonsense.
You're very welcome, lady.
Meanwhile, I'm just watching this from a tree, just shaking my head.
Licking the
continue
mud
to
off your
search for-
hands and feet.
You continue to search for a boot. Do you use anything you have to try and help this?
I've had enough of this. I want to just get moving.
I mean, the boot does it seem to have any magical properties to it, or is it just a boot?
Well, no one's giving it a close look.
Again, you brought it up for me.
No one has given it a close look.
I will give it a close look.
I have pointed out that it is in remarkably good condition.
Why is this happening?
Roll, yes. Even with that, you can tell this is definitely magical. You recognize a few little markings and etchings, like, you don't know the purpose, but it is in supremely good condition for being in a filthy, damp, horrible place. Like, it is intact. That doesn't happen with leather in a bog.
Well, it certainly is magical, but I don't know if it will work without its companion.
Well, I could try and detect the magic, see if we can find it around here. Then
What if it's only one boot? That'd be a funny magic item.
Yeah, it's made for Peg Leg Pete.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to equip the stick.
A boot of speed that makes you run in circles. Always.
One leg is faster.
yeah, I can do.
You have twice the movement speed, but only to the left. Yeah, so you cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it as a ritual, so I'm gonna have to.
10 minutes in the mud and the filth and the dirt.
Well,
And you're
he's
not-
okay with it, but he's gonna have to deposit the Vesictina somewhere else. Where
Yeah, is she okay with that?
Here. I mean, I guess you could sit on my shoulder while I'm casting the ritual.
Okay.
Oh no, you are busy. You are having to do a whole lot of things and concentrate. You cannot have a bony bum on your shoulder.
I do have 18 strength.
I mean, I guess you could also just get her up in a tree.
That would work.
Although she expects to be carried and put in it.
No, she expects to be carried to it.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, what's the point of this whole exercise?
Exactly.
How about the rest of the group? Are they okay sitting around with Detect Magic? Waiting for it. 10 minutes.
Chance to get our bearings after we became holders we lost.
I can't detect magic, so
Would you like me to do it?
You want to use a spell slot on it?
you're welcome to.
I'm a wizard. I cast rituals, can I?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
a point.
I can actually cast it faster as well.
And Garen can't. Paladins don't get ritual casting unless you took a feat for it.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
I do have this.
So I will use. We're using detect magic,
He wants to, yes.
or do you want to identify it?
We should probably have both before I identify it, right?
We already know it's magic.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
Then I can
he
ritual-
wants to use detect magic to find the other boot. Because
Yeah,
it
to
will
see
make
if
it
it's even
glow.
in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then once we have it, maybe I'll cast this.
All right. Well, I'll use as a ritual detect magic, and because of my order of the scribes, it takes 6 seconds for a ritual.
Damn.
That's way faster.
That's weird. Is
Scribe
that
is
Is that limited at all?
no,
No.
no. Yes, it's limited once per day.
Oh, yeah.
Or once per long
So
rest.
quite limited then. The opposite of not limited, yes.
Yep, when you cast a wizard spell as a ritual, you can use the spell's normal caster time rather than adding 10 minutes to it.
It takes a little bit of wandering around. A lot of just mud and clag. But within about 7 minutes, you do find the other boot.
Ah, here's its lost partner. Please be careful. We saw what happened the last one we opened.
I can get this one.
Athletics check. In this one, all you can see is the soul. You start to pull and wrench. There's weight attached to this. There's more.
Oh, the leg.
Up and up it comes with a leg in it.
Oh.
You keep pulling and hauling, and luckily there's nothing but the leg.
Oh, it'll be a good snack.
It looks humanoid.
I sure hope this person's okay.
I think it's a little too late for him.
You can live with just one leg, I swear.
Yeah, they look like a nice matching pair once, you jiggle the dead leg out of it.
That's not morbid at all.
Yeah.
And who wants to know what it does?
Shall we find somewhere drier before we do that?
Indeed.
As you then take another half hour to leave the swamp. And I'll say, for purposes of it, you were issued a pearl by Boarside.
Because it's from my domain, I don't think I need one anyway.
You do. Your domain
Guess
means
I
you don't have to prepare it, but you still need the material components unless it says otherwise.
Yeah. No, either way, doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, either way, they would have issued you a pearl. It's quite an important thing.
Useful, yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You find out they are boots of minor teleportation. Basically, Misty
Ooh.
Step.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Once per day or unlimited?
Twice per day.
Not bad.
Mhm. No attunement?
It is attunement.
Yeah.
It's also the first magic item this bunch has.
Still want the deck of the true. You brought it up and I want it.
Yep, the deck of a true. Every card is a different version of True Strike.
So who wants boot?
Who wants both boots? You need to have a pair.
Ah,
Now, if we're each wearing one boot, do we get one use of Misty Step?
Yes, however, think about how you found the two boots so separated and one with a leg.
That is true.
Oh man, I could be Puss in Boots.
So you are
It'd be
welcome to
extra fast.
try, but I'd recommend it for someone with a strong constitution.
Also, who would
I'm also now reminded of the fact that in Curse of Strahd, I am the only person in party and villains who doesn't have Misty Step.
Yes.
I have Misty Step.
No, Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just commenting. I have Misty Step.
Yeah, so who gets the boots? And while you're deciding that, where are you going to go next? So this square is checked off.
There's no time pressure whatsoever. Just
Oh,
waiting
which
for the
square
ring
is
to
checked
show
off?
up. I assume the one that Mudman is in right now.
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
Oh.
Row free. That's where you were.
Okay.
Are
Then
we
you walk
checking
back
off by
out.
rows or?
Well, I just don't want to draw all the lines, but fuck it, okay.
We can just draw a shape.
Well, no, I'm just saying, for squaring it off, like, yeah.
All right. So we covered that one. Yes.
It already has the other lines.
Just
Thanks
to
to
make it annoying, I'm gonna do it slightly off.
God damn it.
Oh, that's a good look for Mudman. Cancelled.
Dead.
I see those lines are slightly off. I see them.
Good.
I
I did that intentionally.
hate you so much.
Oh, you want to make it worse? I can make it worse.
No, we're good. We're good.
There
Different
we go.
colors.
How's that? Do you like that?
Ah.
See,
How does that
that's
make you
actually
feel?
better. That actually makes me feel better.
It's like abstract art now.
No,
Look at that.
it's
Slots
like,
back in.
yeah, there we go. Now it's annoying
I
again.
think I felt like I just took like 10 points of psychic damage. God damn it.
It's a shame you guys can't see a twirl right now.
Oh, shit, in the bright colors, man.
So, where are you going next? You should probably go into the place before you start marking shit down.
Yeah.
Ah, fair point.
I don't know, blank seeing spots. There we go. Spots have subsided.
Where the fuck you guys going?
Maybe
I
should
would
we
say
just try
north.
to-
I would say this spot here.
It is a case of right now,
next to
because
it.
of the complete failure of the survival rolls, you don't really have any clues to go on.
Yeah.
But you got a boot.
Yeah.
Got two
You got a
boots.
Who's taking
mean,
those, by the way?
If no one's gonna take it, then I'll take them.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
As he just puts them on without cleaning them first. Squelch.
They were gonna get dirty anyway.
Wow, no one has any fight in them. Do you want to explore
I don't
here?
think I can. Yeah, I can't control Mudman, so
No,
Yeah,
no,
I was-
I was talking about the boots.
Blank doesn't want them.
I am fine giving them to someone else.
Yep.
I mean, I'm a wizard.
Yeah, so we check this square now. Again, who is tracking? Who is keeping an eye out for weird things? And generally keeping
I
the
can-
group safe.
What do my cat
can-
eyes see?
I can try to keep tracking and try to be stealthy about it.
Hey,
You finally have a clue towards something.
I can investigate things, but not too perceptive on things.
And Blank,
All right.
you managed to keep the party relatively safe. But yeah, you managed to find some sign. Like, they're very deteriorated, they're very ruined, but you're guessing, by the arrangement of it, these were goblin tracks.
All
And
right.
after some traveling, you feel they go this direction.
I was right. We should have gone north.
We ride
Well, now you have-
north.
well,
No,
now
I
you have
can
something
do
to
the
base your
west.
conjecture on.
I have a please no from Bertram.
It's his only friend.
Well, I guess if there's nothing else to go on, we just follow
Well,
the
Yeah,
goblin.
not every block has
It was-
things in it.
It was more if Claude is gone, it's good. So please don't return.
It's fucking harsh. So you're
Ouch.
heading northwest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's head in that. We'll follow the tracks.
Yeah.
Here you go. Something that just showed up on my Twitter.
Ugh.
And there I go again.
Oh god.
We're not going to get into what Fauci said.
I'm gonna show this bloody human how one does survival.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Knew it.
Oh god.
Congratulations!
It's still an improvement.
Sort of, but not enough.
I just want to check just for a humor roll. It is an actual roll. I just want to see.
You want the comedy option.
Okay, thank God, it was worse.
Yeah, that helps make it bad. Okay, so you all
So
basically get like you're kind of too focused on the tracks as you're sort of sloughing around. Some of you aren't paying too much attention anyway.
No one made the perception thing, I guess.
Drag your tokens on there.
Oh, I mean, I made a perception roll. He said it was, but I was just keeping a
That was a
lookout.
previous square, but it's in this case
Oh.
the survival is so bad as you track these down.
It just doesn't matter. Yeah.
It does not matter.
Pop myself out here.
Because, surprise, something's about to happen.
Should have taken alert. I knew I should have taken alert. God damn it.
Almonds are good.
I thought about taking the alert feat, but I wanted to push stuff off the ledge.
So far, there have been no ledges.
Oh, why?
Oh, we're putting ourselves down.
Yep.
I think I can I also knock prone, or is it just...
Nah, it's just shove.
No, it's just shoved 5 feet. So, I mean, yeah, but I can push things away from me and then run away. You know, it
Yeah.
has utility.
But yeah, unfortunately, you guys were too focused on the ground as you tried to track. Wound up walking right into an ambush.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is an ambush.
We walked into it.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
As they just rise up for a moment, like, it's not a surprise round because as they rise up, they realize how many there are of you. And there's quite a bit of armor and weapons and all, so there's a moment of faltering. But they still rolled pretty fucking good on their initiative. So, top of a round, Dotem.
Okay. Dotem screams a battle cry and charges. Is this difficult terrain?
No.
It's a swamp.
Ugh.
Should have taken mobile. Should have taken mobile.
Well, it's a
Fuck.
particularly bad area of the swamp. That's the main thing. There are better areas. So yes, it is difficult terrain right now. You're in a waterlogged, horrible zone.
Okay. He squelches over to this one.
Using his full movement. Well, no, as a barbarian, I think he's got 10 extra now.
No!
So you have 10 feet of movement. Well done.
Slush, 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 slush,
This was
slush.
the only thing that basically in range. And screams. Hang on. I'm wondering whether I tried diplomacy or not.
Oh, God.
Well, they are next.
Yeah. Screams surrender or die, trying and intimidate them down, as it were.
Roll intimidation.
In what language do you say that?
I'm going to have to do common. Hang on, do they know Orcish? Or is that a different language?
It tends to be spoken by orcs. I think you'll find
Yeah,
goblin
it's
is the language for goblins.
And
we'll try
bugbears, I
common
believe.
for now.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't work.
You open your mouth ready to hurl, and you inhale some of the fleas in your beard and start to choke.
Oh,
Okay, can I still attack at least?
Yes, I'll let you attack. But at disadvantage as you're hawking and
Yikes.
coughing.
Okay.
You can go reckless if you want to get a straight roll.
No.
Do it. Do it. Coward.
Yep, give me damage. And he's dead. As you just cleave through his head. Remember, these are just goblins.
Yeah.
Walked up, started coughing, and just murdered somebody. Oh, shut up!
Inhaled some of his beer by accident and then just brought the axe down.
but this day out, the surviving goblins just go, "Did secret I got killed by a fucking asthmatic?"
I'm not ready to
Well,
be murdered by
I
someone with
tried
emphysema.
You can't even breathe right.
Goblin turns now. As they rearrange themselves, mainly to get away from the Axeman.
The problem is they can play keep away all day.
And now it's time for some arrows. Let's see here. So, yeah, 2 for Kursari. 2 for Blank. So that's Kursari.
1 hits.
For 6 piercing.
Ow.
Yep. 2 for Blank.
None
He's
hit.
going to regret that.
Wow, 17 doesn't hit.
Nope, I have an 18.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's see.
strong.
2 for
Now, do they have to hit me?
Yeah.
They have to hit me, so in order
2
to
for
go back.
Clued.
Damn.
I
That's
finally
1 hit.
damaged Claude.
Yeah, well, the grubs did that first.
Well, they don't count. They're not an attack roll.
Right.
And let's see. 1 for Garen. And 2 for
That's a miss.
Victina. But she does have slightly improved AC due to cover.
Yeah, I was about to say she's been carried by me.
Does a 13 manage to hit her? With a +2 to her AC.
Yes. Wait, with +2?
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Fuck.
So he still hits.
Ooh.
For 5. Yeah, because there's all of this in the way, so you had a bit of cover.
She makes a very, very annoyed shriek.
Right in Garen's ear.
Yep.
Bertram.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one that is quite far away and gift him with an arrow.
And you do. And you kill him as the arrow lodges in his eye and he just topples into the mud.
You're welcome. And that shall be the end of my turn.
Okay, no bonus action, no movement.
Not right now.
Victina, you're still in Garen's arms. He hasn't had a chance to drop you yet.
Yeah.
She is very annoyed.
This is how most of your characters' turns begin. On who?
Right, so it would be...
That's just one missile, by the way. You have 2 more.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know.
I want to know the targeting first.
Yeah. Loop. Oh,
Yeah.
my couple for
Don't
press
do what I
buttons.
did to the last and forget to cast the other missiles.
Yeah, I think it might all be on the one.
Nah, he was killed by the first 2.
Oh. And then in case, yeah, then we move to the next one.
Yep. Just start impacting.
Oh, it can work like that? Neat.
Yeah, and then she's going to jump down out of his arms
It's all
because
about
she
how,
knows that that's not viable.
yeah, it's all about how the DM rules it. Like, do I show you that your that the enemy died, or just let you blow all your attacks? I'll let you know if a character died.
Yeah, I guess it is up to DM discretion. Makes sense.
Roll me a D100, Victina.
Oh, you're one of those sorcerers.
Nope.
No, he just likes making people roll D100s.
Yeah, I like them see them suffer. You're fine, but you're also more of an ankle deep.
I love how disappointed he sounds. You're fine. Oh.
Well, I mean, if you remember, there are things called sinkholes around here.
Yes.
As a Floridian, I am very familiar with sinkholes.
Yep, Kursari, you're up.
My entire state is going to sink into the ocean at some point.
I'm going to get revenge.
Revenge.
The Armoire.
Revenge.
I mean, I've
When
shown
are we
you.
going to get to fight the Harmoire?
It's coming.
Armoire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted something. I think it was like a week ago. The Harmoire.
There we go.
Well, it's a metal max creature. It's literally called the Harmoire in Xeno, but in the other ones, it's called the Closet Mimic.
Oh, is that what it was from? Okay, I remember. Such a good character.
He doesn't succeed, but I mean, he kind of does anyway. He's a disadvantage anyway.
Yeah.
Any movement from you?
Nope.
Garen Hockford.
Yeah. See. So, around this area, is this regular ground?
Yeah, around the deep darker.
Alright.
Seems elevated.
So, well, since I got the new boots, I might as well misty steps in. What is it, 30 feet?
Yep. Up to 30 feet.
Can you do that? Don't you have to attune to them first?
He's been walking in them.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
yeah.
true.
So, boop! That's right here, and longsword two-handed on it.
As the first person to get close to a living one, because of course, Dordan wasn't caring about their expressions. You see there is a fucking, like, hunger to them, there is a panic, and then you kill it. Well, I'm guessing, show the damage.
Then.
And you cut him down. Like, this is a goblin that was fighting you for desperation.
Mm. And then I've got to use my regular movement to move up and put this one in.
Alright, so your time to shine, Clued. Go for it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Well, I'm gonna squelch my way. 1, 2.
10,
And is Rally
20.
here solid?
Yeah, now it's solid.
Right. So then I have 10 more movement.
Yep.
Oh, great. Oh, from here I'm gonna
You've got
give this
range.
guy a little shoot.
Yeah.
One little shoot, you know. Kill stealer, as it is.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Nope, he
Damn.
dodges that shit.
Nyong.
I flip him off, and then I keep moving.
Max damage, too.
Yeah.
Holy man, yes.
Blank.
Move into the trees.
Yeah, you're fine right now.
And I feel like this guy's more of a threat, so twang.
Yeah. Let's just
As
double
I do a front flip with a dart in my foot, just throw it at him.
You know what you did. We all know what you did.
Yeah, you don't have to say it. It's fine.
I'm not gonna say it. Just know that
Okay, yeah.
this goblin is very close to death.
You just need me to know. I get it.
Anything else? You still got more movement.
Yeah.
Because you're not. Like, is it just from being a monk? Difficult terrain is not a problem.
I don't believe so.
Then you're
I mean,
fucking-
I don't believe that's a feature. So I'm still under difficult terrain.
Okay,
You
so
could just move more.
you got one more square, I think. Get back to Grisari.
Hold me.
We're not missing anyone. Good. Okay, Dotem.
Tell me I'm a good boy.
I run, because that's the only way I'm ever going to get anywhere in this stuff. Slog.
You've got javelins.
Yeah. That's why I'm
Probably.
using darts right now, because gross.
And move in. Stop right there! And
Stop
that's
right
what-
there, criminal scum.
And that's you.
Yep.
Well,
Skyrim.
insultingly,
Oh.
he uses his goblin cunning to disengage and his action to dash.
Oh.
And he's just fucking gone.
Wow. Dick move.
He's a goblin.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's out of character at all, but wow.
This one is also going to disengage from Garen as he draws his bow back. Does that hit Garen? Is Scotch away?
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Does a 19 hit you?
19, yeah, that hits me.
He used a disengage to back away from you and take a shot.
Ow.
What an asshole.
They're rolling well. These two think they can take you on, Clued. You're just lucky they don't get pack tactics.
What if they did?
I think an 18 hits you.
Yeah, that's one hit.
Number 6, very consistent.
I knew I should have taken +1 AC today. Damn it.
And that is... it's just this guy backing away. Just a shot's gonna sail over for you, Blank.
Oh, I can't finish him now. Son of a bitch.
And he misses. And you
Game
just...
sucks.
You hear him just patter away at high speed.
What am I-
Bertram.
Alright. There was this goblin trying to run away from the dwarf. Can I possibly see him still?
You can see him. It's a tricky shot. He does have pretty heavy cover from the foliage.
Can I reduce that cover to half cover by moving somewhere?
Not really. It's a case of, like half of them submerged by the difficult terrain itself.
Ah. Whatever. Fucker's not gonna get away.
Oh man, the one that ran away.
Yeah.
So
sadly, he
Bertram
won't get
said
away.
that out loud as he drew his arrow. And then it just whizzed off. Like, it didn't catch the string correctly. It just sort of fluttered through the air half sideways. But you
Well,
all
he's still-
heard him say and proclaim that this little fucker's not getting away.
He is still going to move in that direction.
That's
Now
what your
it's a
critical
matter of
fail there
pride.
was, the fact that you announced that.
Yeah.
Krasari and Blankboard are right there, so is Victina.
I've had
Not
3 net
today.
ones already this game. My last 4? No,
Yeah.
5. 5
Victina.
rows, I think. No, actually, my last 5 rows, 3 of them were natural ones.
Jeez.
Yeah, 21 is a clear hit, even with his improved AC.
Yep.
He's not even bloodied. And they have 7
Feels slightly
HP.
wo-
Any movement?
No.
Just gonna sit there and sink a few centimeters.
Yep.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
What is it with this group?
How much time you
maybe
got?
it's this campaign, this maid module bit. Krasari. You do have eyes on the other two goblins,
Nice.
but very difficult shots. The ones to the south, I mean. But yeah, there's the active ones. The other two are just running for it.
No,
yeah.
I should take care of the ones that are still brave enough to fight.
Mm-hmm. What are you flinging? I mean, you're clicking, sure. What's your attack?
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide how I want to do this.
I don't know. Let's see your damage first before you decide something like that.
Well, then, I'm going to snap my fingers and, I need a better name for this. And that goblin will get a little taste of lightning.
What flavor of lightning, though?
He does take it. And
Nice.
thanks to Victina's firebolt, you put him down.
Exactly.
No, 1 over.
Oh,
Only got
I see
7
how it is.
HP.
She's 1 over. That's the one I needed earlier. You're stealing my shit, man.
But you managed to
always
fry
need
him.
more.
As you just sprinkle your way, there's just little sparks of electricity moving through the air. Because this is your Ray of Frost sort of thing, isn't it?
It's frostbite just with
Yeah.
lightning damage.
Yeah, so you just see little arcs of lightning just leaping away from your fingers, dancing as if they're along a little path, and then he just falls dead, twitching. It's like you got into his heart and just stopped the pulse.
I imagine it just sounds like the Tesla gun from Wolfenstein 2007. Where it's just like, "Neat."
No, it's more like the cracking of a taser. Because it's a cantrip after all. Any movement, any bonus?
Here? There.
Garen.
Yeah. Well, now that the Claw should probably be able to deal with one goblin, so I'm just gonna finish that one off first.
Man, you think highly of him.
He's the only one.
Yeah.
He's my buddy.
I'll do you
Yeah.
proud.
23 to hit, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you cut him down.
How much? Oh,
Quite a lot. I mean, he was already wounded.
yeah.
I mean, you are two-handing that longsword, so yeah.
May as well. And just gonna move up here and assist.
Clued,
Hmm.
you have it
This
in
goblin
you.
reminds me of someone. It reminds me of a hobgoblin.
Fucking hell, man, really?
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, he's fucking dead.
You just put your hand on him, and your hand keeps sinking in, Garen. You get to watch as the goblin just instantly desiccates around his grip, and he's able to just force his hand through him until he's powder.
Hmm. That's one dead goblin.
That is an extremely
Gross.
dead goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
I'm
would say
watching this from the
excessively
tree,
so.
It's just fucking
That's
gross,
what-
dude.
that's why I freed that goblins.
Oh.
Do you want to try and pursue him?
Yes.
Give
No,
me a
I
survi-
think it's.
Give me a survival roll, then.
They're just goblins. I mean,
Yeah,
The only
not
good
worth the
goblin
effort.
is a dead goblin.
I was gonna say.
You are able to track them down.
Oh god.
And shoot them?
Yes, you get attacks. They do as well.
That's a 15 hit.
A 15 does hit one of them and kills. Nope, I take that back.
Did he?
Nope.
He obviously hit the wrong one.
Well, I do have a longer range with a longbow as opposed to the short bow. So, yeah.
But yeah, a few more hours sail past, a couple of cantrips, and they are put down. Of course, we should probably remind Garen that this is actually what you were hired to do, was to take out the new monsters here.
No, okay, it was kind of difficult because I had so much issues. I thought we were supposed to find what was doing with the goblins. This was a bigger threat than the goblins themselves.
Well, that too, but also, might as well get rid of the goblins.
Right.
Yeah. Getting rid of goblins is always good.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Remember
a
that next
shitty
time
one.
you look at Droop and his sweet little eyes,
Zap.
as you put his head down the toilet.
Oh God.
I can't take you to the canal, people will talk.
Now stand still in this flaming sphere.
So, we're out of initiative.
I feel kind of bad about that goblin now. That was a bit much.
There's
No
just
lie.
fucking nothing of him.
He gets an absolutely devastating glare from Bertram for that.
Well, Bertram didn't see what happened.
There's just a puddle where there was a goblin once.
No, it's like whenever you've burnt a lot of pages in light paper. Like, that's all that's left. Just those loose,
Bertram doesn't
loose curly
know
little
that.
ashes. You did nearly
Alright.
3 times the health of a goblin for one spell of necrotic.
Hmm.
Does anyone need mending of wounds?
Oh yeah, actually I do.
do.
Hang on, my lady. How much did she take? Was it 6 points?
5.
5. Okay, yeah. He'll lay hands 5.
Can I have
Thank
mine?
you.
Oh, I didn't.
The healer calling out, "Can I have health?
Why is it not working?
I don't have as many spell slots now. I don't know what happened."
A healer?
And I can't remember. Did Crisari take damage or?
Yep, I took 6 damage.
Most people
Alright,
take 6 damage of some sort. Really
Yes, I was
consistent
guessing
rolls.
Yeah, considering you're the spellcaster, you probably more need. So, do you want lay on hands?
I should be fine.
All right,
Thank you, though.
you're welcome. Just make sure to keep the wound out of the swamp water.
Hmm.
So, you're in the clearing. Numerous goblin corpses, one less intact than the others.
Does any of them look slightly more important than the rest?
At a glance, not really. They're all kind of cleaved.
Okay.
But I mean, if this was a group, there must be someone who was in charge of them.
That's what I was wondering.
Would you
Well,
like to?
they-
Would you like to check pockets?
There is a general direction in which they were fleeing, I suppose.
They were going west, or to keep it simple, left.
Yes. I know which direction west is.
No, it's just to keep it simple
Usually.
though. Because there's other people in the room as well. It's just a case of they went left for the grid.
Okay, I'm going to do a careful search through your pockets. Who knows what else is in there? What do you want? Investigation?
Yep. Maybe call someone to help you get an adult.
Yeah,
I may
Darren,
need
get
it.
this.
Get the cleric to help you.
Since
He's
Darren
good
doesn't
at-
have his hands full right now, he can also shovel through some pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I could look.
Listen to that smug paladin. Currently, his hands are full of ladies.
What?
Well, you're
I said
laying on
his hands
hands
are
to
not full,
one of a healer, yeah.
He said his hands weren't full right now.
Yeah. So he'll help investigating.
Well, roll again. It might get better. Webgun, roll investigation a second time.
Oh, we know this isn't going to work, but we'll give it a go.
It's alright, 13 is enough for sorting through their pockets. You find some loose change. 26 copper, to be exact.
Okay.
There are a few carven little knickknacks, mainly spiky little things. Blank, you feel like these could make decent darts. You find 6 of those. Make sure to list them as gob darts. Because you give them a sniff and
regular darts.
you give them a sniff and they do smell weird. And in one of the bags, you do find a shorn-off clump of hide with some fur attached. You recognize the spotty pattern.
Zebra?
The spotty pattern. Yes, the zebra, of course. Everyone knows that a cheetah can't change its stripes.
What is what is Cloud's intelligence score? Just out of curiosity.
It's only a -1, 9.
Okay, so you're not that bad.
He has no excuse,
Okay.
is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, my excuse is the player.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah.
But yes, a general consensus among the group, this looks like knoll hide.
So they're all on
Right.
this.
So these guys were lucky.
Well, that's debatable.
So we got gnolls and goblins.
Mm-hmm. And you know there's undead here.
We haven't run across any gnolls yet. Yeah.
I bet you they're up to no good.
Get out.
Take 10 points of psychic damage, Cloud.
Oh, damn, I'm gonna go down soon.
I am going to cast Mage Hand and slap him in the face with it.
That's
true
the proper
use.
use. That's the proper use of mage hand right there.
Remote slappage.
Allowing Cornelius to slap poor people without actually touching them.
I mean, last time it was used to throw sand and untie someone's shoelaces.
Yeah.
Well,
So good.
they're fairly light slaps, though. Sadly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
it's
it's the insult, it's not the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Kind of like
I
smacking someone with a
I
white
won't even
glove.
dignify you with touching your face.
Yeah.
Just be careful, guys. Like, I mean, he hasn't quite warranted what he's done enough just yet. Like, I don't want this to turn into bullying.
not even possible to bully.
Oh, he knows we're not.
That sounds
bullying.
like a challenge to me.
Anyway, I suppose we should move.
Yes. Ah, there it is. The Thorn Whip.
They went this way, so
That would be a nice slapping cantrip.
Well, you killed them. So they were heading that direction.
or yeah. But the point is,
That's the direction we go.
signs point to
And
this.
they might have a camp with more goblins in it there.
Yes.
More targets.
And getting rid of the gnolls and the not zombies, the goblins is probably the best course of action.
So is Tina back in the arms of Garen, or has she given up and just
Oh
started
no,
walking
she would
now?
be back in the arms.
But she doesn't leap in. She calls you over.
Has
Yeah.
you lower your arms so she can get in.
She's
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to walk over.
Just calling out, Garen, I need transport.
Garen, could you please?
Would you kindly?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Hang on. Can you? Is this low enough for you?
Yes, thank you, darling.
Don't clutch. You're carrying, you're not touching.
He
No,
knows.
she would be
Yes.
very grateful.
It's just that bit from a comic I sent Scotch ages ago. Like, do you think I'm out of touch, Jeeves? He starts to choke. Don't touch me with your hands. This place is horribly waterlogged. However, all of you do get that lovely moment. You hear it in the distance. It's not as pronounced, but is still elegant. A song. A little slower. Again, just none of you are able to pick up on the words. There's syllables there, but they're not connected together correctly. It just doesn't sound like a language any of you are familiar with.
Dang, I speak quite a few.
You do. And
I do too.
those are none of them. None of them, I say.
Damn.
Well, first let's double
I mean-
check.
I mean, I also know Celestial and Infernal, so it would be worrying if I know what's being said.
Well,
No.
I know Dwarven, Elvish, Orc, and Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Common, of course.
None of it.
And it's not a series of meows, so I don't understand it.
The fuck did you say about my mother?
Yeah.
And it's northerly. But I'll need a perception check for anything more specific.
I'll try.
You know what? I'm gonna let her try this
To
time.
be fair,
Yeah.
she's the one doing
Go
the
for
least right now.
Yeah.
10.
Yes, correction. Doing the least. Yeah. That's
North.
correct.
Ish.
How about now?
Oof.
Yeah, you see his ears start to tweak and turn to follow the sound of the music. It's quite immediate, in fact. Northeast.
We go
Downside
northeast.
downside is, like I said, this bit is very watery. And it seems to continue in that direction.
Ugh.
To the point where you might need a skiff. You might need something to float on.
Cloud, do you float?
Never tried.
Right, just do a backstroke.
Literally never. He's never been in enough water to try if he's buoyant.
If he's buoyant enough,
What-
I'm gonna hop on Cloud and start paddling downstream.
Would it seem like you're saying this area is very waterlogged? If he returns to our previous square and went north from there, does it seem like the waterlogged keeps going in that direction?
Well, I mean, it's the fact that this, like, the square itself is also waterlogged, but it'll be an easier traversal. But you're also losing time.
Went north.
Yeah. It's a matter of, do you want to try to make it, or do you want to spend more time making it easier?
I mean, right now, as we say, it's so waterlogged right now, is if we have to spend time making a skiff, would probably take as much time to just walk back and...
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because I don't know if anyone has walk on water.
No.
Fortunately, no.
You will in a few levels.
Oh, is that a monk thing?
Yeah, you have to
Eventually?
be moving, but you can run on liquids.
I could be like one of them fucking lizards. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
The
the
Jesus
exact
lizard.
shape you're talking about.
They're a great breed. Now, someone gets to be designated as you re-enter a square to roll a D100.
I will do it. That sounds fun.
Oh no, we are starting to take stress.
31.
Read.
Strad von Zarovich appears.
1d3 T-Rexes.
Yep.
With crossbows.
Yep.
And laser rifles.
Yeah.
No, just crossbows were very reasonable, but one is capable of mounting a ballista as ammunition.
Oh god.
You encounter 6 centaurs. They are mounted upon white steeds. Good luck.
Oh.
In one vertical column.
Jesus.
They walk up to you and simply say, "Reel and ride each other," and clop off.
Oh.
Well, one club off.
Oh no, they all clack their back legs together in unison.
I slightly related, but I want to fight this.
It gives you the sound of like a horse centipede.
Ugh.
Just leg after leg after leg.
I see that you made this happen, Jeremy.
Now, but what you do find after a chunk of time traversing is one excellently peeled goblin. There are just tatters of flesh on the skeleton.
That's definitely not normal.
Ooh.
And the front of the skull has been bitten off.
Crunchy.
This might be what we're looking for.
Is there any tracks around we can look for?
Survival! Or nature, if you want to risk that.
Survival's my better one.
I'll let somebody else do this. I've been doing the perceptions. Maybe I shouldn't have let somebody else do this.
They're very indistinct tracks, although numerous. You can at least tell that there are as many. But the foot shapes are squelching and getting covered up already by the sifting mud in the water. It looks like they fanned out, actually. Northerly.
Whatever it was, they went that way.
Also,
Pointing
during your
north.
traversal period, the song stopped.
Maybe we should have been stealthier.
So you head north?
We
Yeah.
ride north.
Let's figure out if...
At this point, I'm
Things
gonna
that
need I'm gonna need a con save from everyone, as you've been traversing this horrible muddy swamp for a few hours now.
Even me, even though I have not touched the ground.
Good point. Garen, you're disadvantage.
Yes,
Oh no!
Oh god, look at you all.
Can I find bardic inspiration to this?
You can, yes. That's the kind of a point of bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, I have that as well, so might as well use it now.
God, fucking shit.
Oh.
4, so I get 12 instead.
Victina, you did not need to roll, but look at the insult you just made on them.
This is one of those "would you shut up" moments.
Anyone below 10 You have a temporary stack of exhaustion. It'll go away for short rest.
Uh-oh.
But it still has the same penalties of disadvantage on skill checks.
Ouch.
But it's getting hard work right now to trudge through this place. And now we come to the next segment where, indeed, once again, waterlogged, practically a lake in the middle of this place. You do witness a few interesting bits and pieces, though, that might decide your course. There are gnolls here. Corpses of them.
Ah.
Pin-cushioned with arrows. But one has been ripped utterly apart. You find the arms and legs of it dispersed over a 20-foot radius.
I suppose the arrows are more gnoll-sized than goblin-sized.
They're normal size, but they look ancient and moldy.
Can I examine these arrows to see if they match up with ones from previously?
They don't have those barbed tips.
Okay.
They just have flat, worn-out arrowheads. Kind of a surprise that they actually punctured.
Are there any gnoll arrows around that might match up with what you had earlier?
Yeah, one of them has a quiver, and you can check and see, yeah. Those arrowheads match roughly.
So there were gnolls here, but now there aren't.
Well,
as Julianders pointed out, there's never just a few gnolls. And it's not like these...
There's always a lot.
And it's not like this handful account for even a quarter, or a fifth, or even a tenth of the footprints you found. Who would like to do a scouting outing? Decide on the next location. Yeah, to decide the next location. You get to choose 2 adjacent squares.
And they fanned out, so...
just left and right, you think?
I was thinking, yeah, if we go this direction, the 2 adjacent squares here.
Well, no, it's a case of of the 2 adjacent, you can get an idea of what might be in them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It'll be a case of these, basically.
I see. Okay. Let's poke these 2 squares.
Those 2?
Yep.
Give me a survival roll. Blank, you clamber up to one of the horrible rotted trees. You try to ignore the feeling of the algae and everything else clinging.
And the fact that the tree feels like it's going to crack in half at any minute.
And it's both dry and slimy at the same time. It's a fascinating mixture. But you do spot something in the fog and distance. Here you make out a vague shape that seems to be just gliding across the water. Seems to be holding a tall staff, and the figure itself looks pretty imposing, but just seems to be just sifting across the water.
Can I tell if it looks translucent or
it is tough going. You're pretty sure it's...
Okay.
You've got a feeling it might be solid.
Okay.
And in the distance here, you can see a squat little hut.
Is that where it was? That's where it was walking around? Was it walking near the hut, or is that 2
No, 2 different squares. These are
different squares.
These are
Okay,
half-hour walks apart, so you're seeing far in a distance. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to climb back down the tree and poke everyone, If we go north, there's a hut. Didn't really see anyone around it. But to the west of the hut, there's a very imposing figure just walking.
No, not walking, gliding. You didn't see
gliding.
real much movement from it. It just seemed to be moving Smoothly.
gliding, kind of like those boots, except all the time. Couldn't really get a bead on what it looked like, but it was moving.
I mean, couldn't that hut possibly be the cottage we heard about of the necromancer?
Could be.
All signs point to probably.
Thought it would be bigger.
Well, he is seeing it from a distance through a fog. He can't really make out the big details.
What is this? A hut for ants? Needs to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
Well, the hut was, I'm guessing, the necromancer's place.
That's what I would think.
You know what happens
So
when you
we
make
go-
assumptions.
I mean, it's
Half the
pretty
time
easy
you're right,
assumption
half the
to
time
make.
you're wrong. That's how binary decisions work.
And then go to the hut first, and then deal with whatever was over there. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, that's. They might be knowing what is going on. I have some idea about it.
So you're choosing
Or
to go
the
north.
source of it.
Yeah, I would say go directly north.
What were you going to say, Scotch?
No, I keep getting lag spikes now again, so I only get half of what is happening. So just make a decision without my account.
That's the paladin way.
Well, it's more that I can only get that. Sometimes it cuts out, and
Yeah.
So make a decision.
I lift Garen's hand and point his sword northward.
And just whisper, "Damsel in distress." But we are going to leave off at this point because we're hitting 3 hours and we already started late. But we will conclude this at some point, possibly even on Saturday, depending on people's availability. We'll find out for sure. Yeah.
No, in 2 days.
That's how weeks work, yes.
Because only 2 people here don't often show up on the Saturdays. Everyone else is part of Raxus. But yeah, we'll get back to the other half of this.
Yay.
That should be the end of the adventure as well. I don't think it'll go to a part 3, but we'll see how we go.
I'd like to see the end of this.
Yeah. Time to kill the stream, and